I was Drake, yeah.
Don't just try to tell me you love me. Can't keep it real if you really don't trust me. Come with a real, you hip in the front, so you get my meals. I'm gunning for the money in the bank. Come on with a dank, scrolling a tank, rolling with the gang. You sit and I on the sideline tripping. I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin.
Yeah. I'm okay.
Up, no, and welcome to Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm EZ, I spin more Raxter.
What up, though?
Chris, Nicholas, Koloff.
We are
back. The boys are back in town.
But back in town. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, share the stream. I'll tell you what. They're always appreciated. And sometimes we're a little envious of them because they're not going in our pockets. But the super chats this week, because we need to catch up on some shit.
We got to catch up.
Are much appreciated. And I'll be forward. We are the show that allegedly got us in a little bit of heat. You know what I'm saying? Chris. Way to go, Chris. They said Chris was he was too ugly. He shouldn't be on camera.
All chat polls now just put reach 200 likes for redacted. That's what our chat polls are going to be for the rest of the week. At least.
I agree. Chris, we will put you on camera though because you're wearing something.
I got a little bit eccentric today.
Boy.
You know, I got a little bit eccentric.
What is that, Gucci?
Yeah, I see my boy Spencer rocking it a couple times. I thought it looked pretty fly. Figured I'd try it out.
You keep talking that shit. You're catching up pretty fast there, Glizzy boy. Only one behind.
Hey, you still big bro. You still OG.
We'll see what happens this week.
Let me update that in the notes app too.
Glizzy boy.
So the scores are me 2, Chris 2, Nick 3, Spin 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Nick, you big bro too. I forgot. Damn.
Dude,
Shout
you can't
out.
talk shit while in the Glizzy suit, Glizzy boy. You suck at football.
Fucking watch.
Yeah, how
me,
about the Buffalo Bills, Chris? That's all I gotta say.
Buffalo
Don't
Bills?
ever pick against my Finns again.
Oh,
That's
shit.
what I'll say.
Big Sean just liked our reel. Hell yeah.
Hey, shout out, Big
Nice.
Sean.
For real.
It was one of the YouTube posts or Instagram posts about Cade.
Chris,
Shout out.
there's levels to losing. You picking a 9-point spread, that's pretty tough.
Cooked.
You got cooked by the Finns. Money line
Cooked by Nick's Fins.
Cooked by them. And then my lock over here, Cardinals, they were down to the Seahawks like 28 in the first quarter. I was feeling great all the way through.
Yeah, but you're the guy that locked the Vikings. You're the guy that locked the Vikings and the Ravens
Different
against
year,
the Lions.
New year, new me.
New year, new him.
Okay.
Chris was talking shit from minute 1 on the week 2 after Houston had those turnovers.
Dude, I was
H-town
feeling it.
down. You suck, Spenny. Fuck you.
That's what I was saying though. By the way, I didn't get to catch that because I was driving too.
Back-to-back turnovers, like first 2 plays.
Wow, dude, they were up 19 points like the third or fourth quarter.
I thought it was over. I thought I was.
Yeah, we were talking about it, yeah.
We were sitting on the stage at Art and Jake's. I was like, yeah, I'm probably going to be in the Glizzy suit.
Yeah.
He's like, what do you mean? I was like, what do you mean? And then I saw Houston won. I was like, oh, let's fucking go.
That's like Justin was like, yeah, Willie Marks going off him. Like, I thought he got hurt. They left the game. No, I guess he came back and they won. That was insane. You know what else was insane? Cade Cunningham.
Yes, sir.
Going full fucking Rambo.
Yes.
Emptying the fucking clip. And then you got these fucking nerds on Twitter, these basketball nerds who didn't watch the game.
Yeah.
Want to talk shit about it. Listen, last night, no Asar Thompson, no Isaiah Stewart. Essentially fucking Cade, Jalen Dern, and whoever the fuck else. Shout out to Jenkins, though. Shout out to Jenkins. But just like, he had to do what was done. The only other guy to do what was done, by the way, with the 40 points, 10-plus boards, 10-plus assists, 5 steals, Michael Jordan. It's a rite of passage. Kobe Bryant, this is what these guys do. And if he didn't do it, they wouldn't have won the game. Had he done that and lost the game, like, yeah, you know what, that was a rough night. They won the game. And the fact that he got hurt. Do you get that video, Chris?
Yes, I did.
He got hurt in the game. He's scared.
Yeah.
PTSD.
What is it a video? I hope it's not a video of Cade getting hurt.
It's a video of Cade getting hurt, but it's not from – it is from Kool-Aid, beat reporter of the Woodward Sports Network. Got hurt, left the game. We're thinking we're cooked. No Cade, this game's over. We're down like 4 at this point too.
Yep.
No. Cade comes back and fucking goes beast mode to wrap things up and put up those numbers once more for the win. So all you fucking nerds out there, stop watching box scores and watch the actual fucking game.
Yeah,
Don't touch me, I'm sizzling.
I'm so sick of all of these nerds on NBA Twitter. Cade Cunningham went out there without his second, third, fourth, and fifth best shot creators and shot makers on this team. I wanted him to shoot 50 shots. He had to do it. I know if you're going out there talking shit, you didn't watch the game or you just don't know ball. Because there are 2 players in the history of the National Basketball Association that have gone for 40-point triple-doubles with 5 steals. And that's Cade Cunningham last night and Michael Jeffrey Jordan. So don't sit here and talk to me like he took too many shots or, oh, he better have scored. No. He went out there and he won a game on the second day of a back-to-back with half his team out. I just can't believe that I see this kind of idiocracy on the internet from people that obviously have no idea what they're talking about. Cade Cunningham led his team to victory. Shout out to Dennis Jenkins, shout out to Javonte Green, and shout out to big Jalen Duren for doing what he's done. But Cade Cunningham is playing like a top 2 player in the Eastern Conference. The Pistons have won 7 straight games, and they are sitting at first place in the Eastern Conference. So the next time you talk to Cade, you better talk about him like one of the 5 best players in the National Basketball Association, because that's how he's playing. He's going to be an NBA All-Star starter. He's going to be first-team All-NBA, and he's going to be in the top 3 of the MVP voting if he continues to play the way he is. So put some respect on the guy's name.
Fucking easy would have been for him to just wrap it up, especially after the injury.
Yeah.
By the way, fuck Cam Whitmore for life. I did watch it back. It did look kind of like a clean block, but
Fuck
stand
Cam
over him, that
Whitmore.
shit was disrespectful. I don't give a fuck. I'm a Cade guy. I'm a ride for him. But, listen, like DNC said in the Woodward Sports Chat, the 3rd game in 4 nights. He could have just wrapped it up and been done for the night. This guy came out there on a fucking Monday against the Washington Wizards and said, fuck that. I want that dub.
And the other guys respect that. You see this guy going on the second half of a back-to-back and putting up 45 shots while injured. How is he walking, let alone going out there and getting the first bucket in overtime? Shout out to Dennis Jenkins hitting the 3 at the buzzer to send them to overtime. Javonte Green had a couple of insane blocked 3-pointers that helped that game. And he had the dunk to seal it. Jalen Duren with a huge offensive rebound to give Javonte Green that dunk. Duncan Robinson had a good game. It was just an insane performance of Cade, Jalen Duren, and the Motor City Crews going out there and beating the Wizards.
Dead ass, though. I mean, you're not
was.
even fucking around.
Yeah.
It was like that. And then the thing, too, is so the 45 shots, had he hit that, you had 90 points? That's what you guys were expecting to happen? And we go out there and have 90 fucking points? I mean, let's be fucking real,
119 if you shot 100% last night.
What are we doing? Chris, you were there.
I was there. It was honestly the coolest game I've ever been to for several reasons. Like you talked about it, the energy that happened to Cade Cunningham when Cade Cunningham got hurt, the energy in the building was just lifeless. And then to see him come back, bro, it was special.
That gotta be tough, dude.
It
Watch
was
him come back
special
out of the
because
tunnel,
we
live.
we knew, and then we saw him come back. And look, I will say something.
was kicking
yes,
ass.
was it an inefficient game by those standards when you look at the raw metrics? Yes, but again, you guys are right. He had to do what he had to do to win. He had to take every one of those shots because there was not another shot creator on this team.
No.
Dennis Jenkins came alive really in the 4th.
That was your second best shot.
Yeah,
creator.
you had to do it. And honestly, it was cool as hell to watch somebody just go out there and be a gunslinger and put the entire team on his back and say, F this, we're winning it. Every single timeout, every single huddle, I was right behind the Pistons bench, and I was watching, and Cade was fired up, locked in. He was getting into Duren's chest. Like when Duren made that pass late in the overtime to Jermichael Green, who cut and dunked. Like Cade was right in his chest about it. Everybody was hyped about it. Like Cade was a leader on and off the court. I knew for the fact when he got up that he was coming back in that game, and it was absolutely electric. It was one of the best games I've ever seen. It was a thrilling game. It was fun to watch a superstar be a superstar, be historic, be legendary. It really was Mamba mentality from the jump.
Emptied the fucking clip.
Makes me want to
Went full fucking ramble. Again, too, if you didn't watch, you just don't understand the context. He took after him and Cam got into it. He went off.
Yeah.
He was like, fuck
17
this
points.
shit. I mean, me and Nick were riding the parlay we gave you guys that if you might have hit, it didn't hit, but it hit.
But it didn't hit.
But it didn't hit. But Duren was open multiple times, but Cade was just in fucking Mamba mode, and he was making them towards the end of the game. But by the way, we still got cashed out. Shout out.
Shout out. Yeah, that was a wild one. But I just want to go back to Cade Cunningham getting hurt, by Cam Whitmore's bitch ass, that was horrible to see. Obviously, never want to see one of the best players in the league go down, let alone your superstar. So that was extremely worrisome, but it was almost like the same thing happened when earlier in the season he went black eye mode and then he turned into a savage. That's exactly what happened. Cade Cunningham gets hurt again in this one. This time not, a punch to the eye, but this was him taking an extremely hard fall, and another switch gets flipped within his head where he's not just taking these shots, he's making the shots late in the fourth, making sure, willing his team to come back. And this is a game where, once again, they would have lost this game 100 times out of 100 times the past, few years. But JB Bickerstaff and this team, led by Cade Cunningham, has a different mentality now. And we talked about it a little yesterday. They have learned from the playoff experiences. They have learned to close games. And that's exactly what you saw last night. When it comes down to it, this could be, it is early. It's November basketball, but, it could come down to a win in the end of the season for a 1 seed, a 2 seed, a 3 seed. Do you have to go to Philly for Game 7? Or are you hosting Philly for Game 7? Like, it's little things like that. That's a win that you pulled out that you shouldn't have won.
Well, that's why I love him too, because again, it is a game in November, early season. What's his record? 9-2.
9-2.
Like we were 11 games. You could have easily taken this game off, especially after getting hurt. But he came back with fire in his eyes, and he snatched the soul out of the freaking Washington Wizards. I'm trying not to swear because the YouTube stuff is a little weird right now. But that was just fucking amazing. He didn't have to come back out there and do that. He didn't have to.
He did not. And he did, and he took care of business, and it was awesome. We got a super chat in there real quick.
Shout out.
Dumbo Jumbo with the 10-banger in there. He says, Pistons are going to put the league on notice when we get healthy. Cade and Jalen Duren will be the best duo in the league. They might already be. They're definitely top 4. And the Pistons are the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. As they sit right now, both Cade Cunningham and Jalen Duren would not only be all-star starters, but they would be all NBA players. Obviously, like we said, still a long, long season to go, but I don't see any signs of these guys slowing down. They are so talented. They are so bought in. JB Bickerstaff has them performing at such a high level, defensively, offensively. Cade had 7 stocks last night, too. This guy is
How many
insane.
stocks do I really have in stock? Yeah, I saw one All-Star lineup floating around there on Twitter. They had Maxey as a starting point guard. They're 6-4, if I'm not mistaken. Screw that. It's Cade Cunningham. And the Tyrese Maxey, too. I saw another thing, too, where they're comparing him to AI. It's like, dude, it's been 10 games.
What the
Like, what are we doing?
No, it was comparable to AI the way they wore the Sixers jerseys during the Allen Iverson to the Pistons and lost. Like, that's pretty much what Allen
Brother,
Iverson
mean,
did.
that's the only
Okay.
comparison. We ain't talking about clothes.
But that's what he did. Allen
They were
Iverson lost
comparing
to
the
Pistons.
players. There were stats. It was ridiculous, man.
We're going to talk Pistons more. We got a lot of Lions coming up. We got Scott Bischoff joining the show as well.
Absolutely.
But we got to go to break. But before we do go to break, I do want us to give 2 shout-outs real quick. One, to my brother, my close personal friend, all of our brother here, Darren McCarty, for 10 years in sobriety. It is just insane. Obviously, if you know him, you know his story, you know what he went through. To be off of hard drugs and liquor or alcohol for 10 years is just an extremely impressive accomplishment for anybody. So shout out to D-Mac. He's one of the best men I've ever met in my entire life. I die for that guy. So I'm really happy for him, and I'm really proud of him.
This sounds crazy or maybe even corny to say, but no BS. I don't know that I'm here today without Darren McCarty just revitalizing that faith in myself and in his dream, and just him sharing his stories just from obviously becoming a hockey. One of the coolest stories ever. He talked about the bet with his cousin when he was 10 years old.
Yep.
Talking about the Red Wings winning the championship over the Maple Leafs. And he was the one to score the goal to do it. The fact that he went and pursued music. All that stuff is amazing. Truly is. Wrestling, comedy, all of it's amazing. Nothing's more amazing than overcoming addiction and saving your life, because it takes people's lives.
And also, happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there. My father is a veteran, so it means more to me. I appreciate everything that you've given for your country. For me to be able to sit up here on a mic and talk about sports, I have the utmost respect for our armed forces and everything that they do for us. So again, happy Veterans Day to all of you that served. I truly appreciate it. Appreciate you from the bottom of my heart.
Somebody asked if the Detroit Pistons are schedule merchants. We will answer that when we come back, and also shout out to the veterans. That's why K went off last night and emptied the clip.
Let me tell you about Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness is the home of the judgment-free zone where everybody can get a full-body workout in 30 minutes, and all memberships include fitness training. You get all that for just $15 a month, or you can upgrade to the Black Card and get use of amenities like hydro massage, total body enhancement, and access to over 2,500 locations worldwide. Join in club or online at planetfitness.com. Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential.
Art and Jakes, ladies and gentlemen, I am not joking you. I am 300 pounds. I'm very aware of how good food can be. Art and Jakes does it the best. All right, if you're going to sit there, eat some garbage, eat the good stuff at Art and Jakes. It costs just as much, all right? They're going to save you lots of money, feed you good. They got 80 TVs wall to wall, 22 draft beers. Make sure you check them out, artandjakes.com. Find one near you.
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Enjoy your recovery and relaxation. You need to take it up to another level. My guy, Dr. Eric Duncan of the Massage Chair House. You know what type of massage chair suits you best? Go check out his review channel. He has the #1 massage chair review channel on the internet. Scan the QR code or visit massagechairhouse.com or pull up on him in person at the corner of Woodward and Long Lake Road. It's Massage Chair House.
Pull up on me.
Pull up on me. What up, though? Welcome back. Or whatever, it's live, motorsports.com. I'm Easy, my spin more reaction. Chris, Nicholas Koloff. Smash the like button. Be a friend. Tell a friend. Share the stream. We are back. You are back. Smash the like button. Smitty, you said the Detroit Pistons duo of Cade Cunningham and Jalen Duren was the top 4 duo in the NBA today, and it got me thinking, who are those other names that you put them above? Or where you place them in that 4?
I think you look at Shea and J-Dub. You look at, obviously, when healthy, LeBron and Luka. Now, I don't know about
Butts and Steph.
Victor Wembanyama and Stephon Castle. Like, I mean,
I don't know, dude.
No,
it's Victor by himself. Yeah,
same with kind of Houston. Houston's more of a team. It's KD, and then who do you put? Sengun. Like,
I'm not counting Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown because Jason Tatum's not there right now.
He's injured.
I would also throw in that conversation just out of respect for what they previously done, Jokic and Murray.
Yeah.
Jokic
But Murray isn't a baller until the playoffs, and now he's what happened with Jamal Murray? Oh, it was never mind.
I'm in love with his wife, though.
Murray.
She's a beautiful lady.
It damn sure.
Great lady.
Picks.
I'll tell you what,
Great
though.
lady.
It's damn sure a better.
Hall of Fame eater.
Oh, Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame eater.
I want to watch it right now.
Honestly, might watch it tonight.
Greatest thing to happen to quarantine.
Shout out.
Basketball.
Sorry, dude. It's just that good. I mean,
It's all I think about whenever I see Jamal Murray.
yeah, I guess they're top 5, dude.
Yeah.
I can't.
They have to be, right?
Right? Yeah, they're top 5. It feels wild to say, but they are. Because Cade might be top 5.
Because you're putting it over. You're putting
Kate's
it
first
over
team All
Mobley
NBA
and
right now,
you're putting it
for
over
sure.
Mobley
So
and
that's top 5?
Mitchell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be.
That-
Yeah, it's
Put him over
literal.
Mobley and Mitchell.
Yeah, for
What'd you
sure.
say, Chris?
Put him
You're
over
putting
Mobley
over
and
Mobley and Mitchell
Yeah,
because
yeah.
the-
Oh,
Because they're both better than both of them.
Yeah.
Well, Mobley and
Oh,
Duren.
better than that duo.
Mobley's still got it on Duren.
And
I
Cade's
feel
got
like-
it on Mitchell.
I feel like they got the resume
Yeah,
over
I'm
us
saying
right now.
1-on-1.
And Cleveland notoriously whoops our ass.
But what's
So that next
Cleveland's
go around, like
resume?
we probably mean nothing to Cleveland, but and to me,
we're gonna smack Cleveland.
I
up.
fucking hate them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know JB hates them too.
That
I know
Garland.
Kate hates them too because they always whoop our ass. Even last year with the guys out, Garland hit the game winner. Like
Buzzer
that.
beater.
Dude,
That
oh,
sucks.
dude.
They've been in the playoffs more than us, but what have they done in the playoffs?
Nothing.
You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, they've won a
they
series.
really haven't done. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Like,
But
yeah.
we got to do that. You know what I'm saying? We got to. Do
I
that
feel you.
fast.
I just feel pretty comfortable saying that Mobley and Mitchell is not better than Cade and Duran right now, especially because
Like,
dude, all
trust me,
that
if you're
redraft
asking me to
shit
choose,
is
I'm
garbage.
taking Cade for sure. But I could get like why again, like resume wise, you'd put them over him. You know?
Mobley's a teammate merchant.
I think
I would
I'd
love to have
rather have
Mobley.
Mobley over Duran. I would rather have Mobley over Duran right now. If I was going into a series to win it, I just think Duran still needs to take those strides on the defensive end.
I don't necessarily
Pretty
hate
good
that,
defensively.
huh?
Duran's been pretty good defensively.
No, I know. I'm
Yeah,
saying
Mobley's
like just
dog
keep it
defensively.
consistently. Yeah.
He can stretch the floor a little
No,
bit.
yeah, I'm not mad at that. If
I'm
you
not
say
mad
you
at
want
that,
Mobley more than Duran.
I have this conspiracy, and I mean it's more hopeful than anything. I'll call it a dream. All right, not a real conspiracy, but like I feel like
You have a
Mobley,
dream?
Mobley can migrate over here to Detroit the same way. You know, what I'm saying Dwayne Wade, and I mean Chris Bosh and LeBron James. You know, what I'm saying dispersed to win the chip. Hopefully, Cade's holding shit down enough over here enough where that could be a thing. We got to beat Cleveland though. I mean, we definitely got to do that first.
Got to beat Cleveland.
Somebody asked before we went to break though, are the Detroit Pistons are they schedule merchants? And I'm going to pull up the schedule. I don't feel they are. I thought the Orlando Magic game was
We beat
was
the
a good
Magic.
win.
We beat
76ers
we
was a
beat
good
the
win.
Sixers, they're a good team. We lost to Chicago, but we'll have the ability to rectify
That was
that.
game 1 too.
Yeah.
Like, I hate that. A schedule merchant? What do you want them to do? Schedule harder teams? Like, they have to
Beat
play
the
teams in front of
Rockets,
them.
beat the Celtics, you beat the Magic, you beat where we at the Mavericks right now? Are they bad?
Yes,
Yes.
the Mavericks. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
fired their
Shout out
GM.
Nico.
Yeah, shout out Nico.
Yeah, that Magic.
76ers.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I don't say
they're
we're
not a
schedule
schedule
merchants.
merchant.
Especially when you go out there and you lose your first game to the Bulls, it's like
You know what the
can get
Pistons
got.
are? You know what the Pistons are? And you know what you should address the Pistons as? The number 1 team in the Eastern Conference.
God damn
Because
right.
that's what they are. And they're 9-2, and they've won 7 straight games. So you can call them schedule merchants, but if you don't lose in 7 games, it doesn't matter who's in front of you. So, yeah, they've beaten the Orlando Magic. They've beaten the Boston Celtics. They've beaten the Houston Rockets, which a lot of people are picking to come out of the West. So, no, I would not consider
By a lot
them-
of people, he means himself.
I would not consider them
that's-
schedule merchants.
That is.
But that's
is
before he knew about
that
the
is
injury to
common.
Fred.
Yeah,
But it
that
can still
was a
happen.
common belief.
Still can happen. Harold Williams. Oh, go ahead, Nick.
Oh, just real quick, winning at Houston after they lost their
H-Town.
first game
Huge.
to Oklahoma
Yeah, in
City.
Houston. Houston
made
coming
them-
off a loss. Oh,
Yeah.
right,
Dog,
Houston.
You made them
rewind to
go
that
0-2.
time period. I'm looking at schedule like, fuck.
Yeah,
Yep.
same.
You know what I'm saying? But it didn't end up being that way. Yeah.
it did
I'm
it.
with you, Nick.
They turned it around. That was the biggest win. And plus, Houston didn't want to drop KD's first game at home. Like, that was a
Yeah.
big time
That's a
win.
must win for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm with you. You go ahead and play this in front of you, too. But no, I don't think we're scheduled merchants. Do I think we'll be the number 1 seed? Maybe. Maybe.
Why not?
Who else in the East
Why
right now?
not? The
Maybe
East
the
is wide
Cavs.
open.
Maybe the
Five.
Cavs. They're the only other team.
Fuck the Cavs, dude. When this team gets healthy, like yesterday, we were playing the Wizards, and they're a G League team at best, and
Yeah.
Cam Whitmore's a pussy, and CJ McCollum wouldn't mind to see him in a Pistons uniform. But
Yeah.
you look at no Asor, no Tobias, no Beef Stew, no Ivy, no Sasser, no Levert. Those are 6 of your guys that you expected to be rotation players walking into this season. And for any team to go out there on the second half of back-to-back with that many guys out and win in overtime, come on.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Harold Williams in the Woodward Sports Chat says Cade needs another star. I think Duran is going to end up being that other star.
Duran's
Duran
going to
is
be an
that.
all-star this year. If he continues to play the way he is, he's an all-star.
By the way, I just saw a tweet come out about Embiid's other knee. He might need some surgery on now.
Like Trout,
R.I.P. Yeah, really. Basketball's Mike Trout for real.
for sure.
But as far as Duran is a star in the making. Like, I'm not worried about that conversation. But as far as your number 1 seed question, Absolutely. They have a blueprint for what works in the regular season. The questions I have about the Pistons are not about how many games they're going to win. It's about how they are going to play in April, May, and potentially June. Because when I look at this team, being the number one defense or one of the top defenses, especially interior-wise, and then also having the best closer in the game, that is a blueprint for continued success night in and night out. And you've seen it. How many times has this rotation changed because of injuries so far this season? So the Pistons can absolutely continue to win games at a clip that puts them in the number one seed. Now the question with them is when it gets playoff time, when it's half court, when the game is more physical, when your interior scoring is at the rim and there's a lot less fouls called, are you going to be able to still finish at a high enough rate? Are you going to be able to knock down three-pointers at a high enough rate? That is the question with the Pistons. But right now, what they have, they can absolutely be home court playoffs through multiple rounds of the Eastern Conference.
Yeah.
The threes, I don't know, but everything else, I'm kind of confident I have court offense now. Like Cade's he's a different animal this year, man. Yeah.
And once Tobias comes back, he's very good in half-court offensive sets. Like if you get Jaden Ivey back,
Dern sharing the ball now too.
Yeah, and like I said, I do think they're going to add at this deadline, and a guy like C.J. McCollum or a guy like Terrence Mann could help that half-court offense a lot.
Any apologies for Karis LeVert, Christopher?
What? He didn't play yesterday. I was looking for him, man.
He's been nice though. He's been nice.
Nice ability is availability.
Come on.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
What
do you have against Karis LeVert? What's his vendetta?
He's an efficiency nerd.
I really don't like. No, I'm not an efficiency nerd. I just don't like the fit. Honestly, I don't think that his fit has better. I think it will get better with Jaden Ivey. I'm curious
off the bench.
See.
Yeah, his fit off the bench.
He's just scoring off the bench.
I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah, we need someone who can score. He's our Schroeder replacement.
You needed him last night.
Look,
could have used him last night.
I'm not the biggest fan of him. I'm still. It's 11 games. I will address it December 15th. That's like a good portion into the season. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm happy because then that means he's good. But to me right now, I haven't liked the fit. I don't like the fit. I'd much rather get somebody like another fit? Duncan Robinson, someone that's running and shooting threes.
Never matches the
shoes. Would you rather have a standstill moving shooter than a guy that can create his own shot and facilitate? Like I think that's a worse fit. You don't need more Duncan Robinsons.
No. Well,
you don't have Karis LeVert. You don't have a guy that can run the offense off the bench.
DNC ENT says, what about Dennis Jenkins?
No, he's saying Dennis.
Oh, Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah.
Well, Dennis Jenkins
Karis like a bigger Dennis though.
He earned a shot at some real rotation.
Probably not as good of a playmaker, but getting to the rim, scoring.
Karis balls in the playoffs. He was balling in the playoffs last year when Mitchell and Garland were out.
Show us on the dial where LeVert touched you, Chris.
Yeah.
As a hypothetical, AI, please.
Let's go to break. We're going to come back. We got Scott Bischoff joining the show coming up next.
We got to get that VMix, Christopher.
But first, let me tell you about Sharon's. Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning, family owned and operated. For 40-plus years, they got a brand-new website with a ton of very customer-friendly options like scheduling online, free instant quotes, and all of their financing options. So go to sharonsheating.com to check it out. And remember, DTE customers get a free furnace tune-up through the end of the year, so go check it out now. Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning.
And if you guys want to check out the best pickleball spot in the area, make sure you guys check out Wicked Pickle. Because if you're looking for the ultimate pickleball experience, check out Wicked Pickle. With 10 climate-controlled courts, a chill lounge with cold drinks, it's Metro Detroit's hottest indoor pickleball spot. Mark your calendars for the Woodward Sports Pickleball Open on Friday, January 9th. Come watch your favorite Woodward Sports personalities go head-to-head against each other and other pickleball pros. And don't miss the Woodward Heavyweights broadcasting live from Wicked Pickle, 5 to 7 p.m. And if you want in on the action, register today at pickleballtournaments.com for a chance to compete and maybe even take down your favorite Woodward sports personality. Check out Wicked Pickle.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you won. We got Tully, everybody. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on Shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Jungle Juice, it's the latest craze. They got the pre-rolls, infused pre-rolls, and 12 different strains. They got the edibles, the gummies, the sugar cones, the chocolates. Jungle Juice is taking over the cannabis market. Find them in over 200 different dispensaries, including your local jars. It's Jungle Juice.
Jungle Juice.
What up, though, and welcome to Whatever Waits Live, WordSports.com. I'm EZ, Vice President
Hello.
Rex, young Chris, Nicholas Koloff, and hopefully, shortly, we will also be joined by the one and only Scott Bischoff.
The handsome and talented Scott Bischoff.
Full head of hair, if you ever wondered. Luscious locks. What up, Scott?
Not much. You guys feeling better?
Yeah, a lot better.
Feeling
That's
much
why I
better.
wanted to have you on, because I know you were very observant on the offensive game last week, and obviously we had you on here last week, and we were kind of complaining about some of the play calling. Turns out Dan Campbell was the biggest fan either. He took over. What were some of the things you saw different from Dan Campbell to from John Morton?
You know, I think the simplest way to look at it is they went back to the things that everybody who was paying attention knew the things they were good at, like, you know, getting the ball out on time, getting the ball out quickly, lots of crossing routes. I think generally there was a static nature in and around the way they were playing on offense that was not present last week against Washington. So in and around the idea, like, all right, if you bring in two tight ends, generally you're running, and that's kind of how it was going. They ran a lot of 11 personnel last week, and it was really hard to tell whether they were running or throwing. You know, I do think that we talked about the offense kind of struggling to dictate the terms of the things they were going to do in previous weeks, and that again, that was not. I didn't really see any of that on Sunday. The offense looked to me like it did last year, where if they wanted to run, they were going to run effectively. If they wanted to throw, they were going to throw effectively. They just weren't going to ask anybody, but in particularly Jared Goff, to get uncomfortable to make their offense hum. And he was great. So, you know, it was a really nice performance. It's refreshing to see that they can play like that after some weeks of struggles in which they didn't really look good on offense, and you can just bounce back that quickly. So it just strikes me that they're still cued in to the things that they do well. And we all know that's the short passing game and letting their weapons run and generate yards after the catch. It's getting some of their players in space. I like the idea. I know I'm talking forever, but I like the idea of running some 21 personnel, which is two running backs, one tight end stuff, and having that allowing Gibbs to get out to run angle routes, and that keeps Montgomery in where he can handle some pass pro stuff that we saw against Minnesota they were forcing Gibbs to do. So to me, it was a get right spot. I know we mentioned that it was going to feel good to watch them put 40 points up on Washington, and that would you almost feel like you took a nice shower watching that game, right? But there's still work to do, and they still have to be more efficient in some ways. The matchup this Sunday it's a huge matchup.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is.
And something that we needed to see and something that there was a lot of contention about was the offensive line play over the past couple weeks. And I think against the Commanders, they went out there and they had the best performance that they've had all season, consistently getting push off of the ball in the run game, averaging 6.8 yards per carry. What did you see from the offensive line that was different than the past couple weeks where they were struggling a little bit?
It's a good question because I don't think it's as simple as – so I'm going to answer it, but couch it in the answer that I'm going to give you is probably horse shit in some ways. To me, it looked like they just reset the line of scrimmage on a pretty regular basis against Washington. Obviously, we hadn't seen that in previous games. They struggle at times. They're going to struggle with a player like Vita Vea. So I don't necessarily look at the Tampa game as much because that's just a tough matchup for what the Lions are up front. But certainly Minnesota, it looked like the Lions offensive line looked like they were reactive to the things that Minnesota was doing and not necessarily just playing. And a total 180 this week where it really didn't matter what Washington was trying to do. It just didn't matter. The Lions were coming off the ball. They were aggressive. It seemed like everything that they did worked. But some of that is play call. Some of that's getting into rhythm. Some of that's staying in rhythm and being in good down and distance. So, I mean, there's no real great answer there other than to say they looked much more assertive and more aggressive. I know that's not a perfect answer though. So. That's just how it looks when you're firing off the ball, and you're averaging as much as they were, running the ball. Obviously, it's going to look good, So they're going to struggle against Philly to move the line of scrimmage, like they did. I don't think it's going to look quite as easy, But I do think that in some ways, without having like a great answer there, it looked to me like they got back to the things that they want to do, which is. Come off the ball, play with aggression, and just go.
Yeah,
I agree. I think the main thing that looked different to me with the offensive line in particular was probably the run game. But, I mean, they've never really been a great run defense anyway, so I didn't want to take away too much from it. I think the passing game is, like you said, just earlier breaking routes. I went back again once more today to watch the Vikings game. J-Mo was running like 9 yards before he breaks in. It's like versus all the shallows we saw on Sunday. It's just, I don't know. I'm happy that Dan Campbell didn't wait around. And he kind of put his foot down because I think it was becoming a thing between Johnny Moe and the players too. I mean, the fact that you've seen two different people at the podium, two different things to say, that's just not a good sign. Like obviously this guy doesn't believe he's doing anything wrong, and that there was quite clearly something wrong.
Yeah, for sure. I think that last week was a bad week to be in front of the media and try to explain what was happening schematically. When we all knew that there were issues, like and from guys who have played offensive line and the pros that are in the media in Detroit now, they're all questioning what are you doing with Gibbs? Why are you forcing him to squat in the A gap like that, and force him to play in pass pro when that's failing? Then you have a coordinator come out and talk about how the scheme's great. It's the players who are just
dude.
failing.
I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, not great. In some ways, I don't want to say he was challenging Campbell, but he was giving a different answer than Campbell gave. Yes. Certainly a different answer than the players gave. And I think that, last week when I was on, I'm not saying there was panic stuff going on, but it was very obvious during the Minnesota game that the players weren't completely bought into the plays that they were calling and the rhythm and the stuff that was happening. I don't know if you guys thought that, but that's what I thought.
No,
you guys knew. Yeah, they knew as the play calls were coming in that those plays were just not going to work.
Yes,
So it didn't look like that last Sunday at all.
And you saw Jared Goff looking much more comfortable in the pocket, delivering the ball on the run, out of the sidearm, different things like that. And I think I just don't know
confidence.
how I just can't fathom how you can be Johnny Morton and go to the podium preseason and say, yeah, we're not going to change anything with this offense. Why would we? And then put that out there and then puff your chest out to the media and say, I can call whatever I want. Like, oh, you can't. You got to do the things that work in this offense.
Yep.
I mean, he could think that he can draw up any play he wants to play, and they should be able to execute it. But some of the best coaches and the guys who are best in that business are guys who can self-evaluate better than anything else, and understand that, yeah, I'd love to be able to throw the ball down the field much more than we can, but that's not the strength of what our offensive line does well. It's not the strength of our quarterback. If anything, it makes them a little more uncomfortable to have to hang on to the ball. So the self-evaluation stuff should have been and should still be going forward. What do we have to do to get the ball into our playmakers' hands as quick as possible and allow those guys to generate yards after the catch? Because, I mean, they were forcing J-Mo to run deep routes pretty much the entire season. I don't think he's been more effective this entire year than he was on Sunday when they gave him a lot of crossing routes. Yes. They didn't throw the ball real deep to him. They let him generate those yards because he's so fast and he can outrun angles. And that's the self-scouting stuff where it matters. Like, you don't have to throw the ball deep to generate chunk plays with him. Just get it into his hands as fast as possible. I think we should all be pretty happy at what happened over the last week inside that building for them to recognize that there were some problems, and whatever they are and however it resolves itself going forward, as long as Dan Campbell has a say in what they're doing, play to play. I mean, he's got this mentality or this perspective out there that some people think he's this rockhead guy. He's a very smart offensive mind.
He came up under Parcells and Peyton.
Yeah.
I'm not sure people are really aware of what his offensive chops are. They should be.
You're frozen on the coolest way you could have been posed, to be honest with you.
Or a farmer.
Yeah, you're or a farmer right now on the live stream. That's all that matters, yeah.
I look like a total ass.
I guess I got one more thing. I'll just let you get going since you froze up anyway. You've been in these coaching circles as a coach yourself. You've been watching football a lot longer than myself. Is there a scenario where the play calling is handed back down to Johnny Morton, or that he resets next year after seeing how Campbell has played it out the rest of the season? Or do you think he's gone next year?
Stuff like last week where he's in the media and making things difficult for himself, that is a terrible look.
That's great, dude. You're great. And you got the wedding ring on, too, so the girls want you more.
Oh, right.
They want to break you.
It's bad for him to be in the media making things difficult for the team and for Dan Campbell, especially if they're not going to allow him, to actually call plays. So I don't know what he's going to do. Nothing would surprise me. I mean, I can't imagine they're gonna give him the reins back, and let him call plays and give it all back to him. I'm sure he has some input. He's a very smart offensive guy. He understands things. It's just, it wasn't working. So, there's no good answer there. Nothing would surprise me, but I think it's obvious that it's probably leaning for him to be gone at the end of this season. I don't know necessarily what that means, but big picture, I'm not sure what it means for who calls plays or how that's going to work. But I know that it's never a great thing for a guy who's having some issues and who's he's his job taken away from him, then to go to the media and make things more difficult for the coach who took the play calling away from him. It's not a good thing. So, we'll see. They don't need any drama. They don't need any of that, anything else going on there. So just keep him away from, maybe they can just keep him out of, the media, but I don't know. I
keep
think
him up in the press box and give him an iPad and
let him play with
like a little kid.
like a little kid.
Yeah. Put on some YouTube and let him have
Here's a sucker.
Coco Melon.
Here's a juice box. No,
Cut the cord to his mic so he's just talking to no.
Yeah. It's like when you give your little brother the controller that's not plugged in. Scott, I appreciate your time, brother. I love picking your mind. I think you're a brilliant football mind. I'll probably reach back out next week or so, man. Thanks for coming on.
Sounds good. I appreciate it. Thanks,
Scott.
Scott.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yep.
Dude, Scott's the man.
I know. Because I know we got to go to break, but I wanted to ask him about, like, the defensive matchup we saw last night between the Packers and the Eagles, because that's like the top of the NFC. That's one of the top 5 teams there. We'll talk about it when we get back.
Jordan Love sucks. Let me tell you about Loom. Go to Loom.com to find a store near you. Loom Cannabis. Shout out to them. And make sure you use promo code WSN30 to get 30% off your order. Loom Cannabis. Go to Loom.com. I'm going in there Saturday. My guy Jason said they're going to hook me up, so I'm excited to try all the new products. Go to Loom.com.
Are you ugly? Are you ugly and your girlfriend's hot? I'm proud. Would you like to sit front row for a Detroit football game against not the Detroit, but the New York football team? How about you tag a photo, Woodward Sports, of you and your lovely significant other. Use the hashtag Woodward Outkick. Make sure you follow and tag us at Woodward Sports. There's a leader in the clubhouse. I'm going to let you guys know. But if your girl's, she's gorgeous and you're not, make sure you listen. You can sit front row Detroit Lions game. It's a no-brainer. Tag Woodward Sports. Shout out to Sharon for putting up for the tickets. And, hopefully you win.
Ever wonder what goes on inside the game?
Deep ball's got a man and got him. Touchdown, Braylon Edwards.
Join Braylon Edwards and Shep.
Edwards has it. 10, 5, touchdown.
On the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Ball looks in zone. Got Edwards for the touchdown.
Where they dive deep into the heart of sports. Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m., they're bringing you expert analysis, exclusive interviews, and a fresh perspective on the sports you love. Don't miss it, only on the Woodward Sports Network. Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. Congratulations to the real Coach of the Year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
Pizza. People travel from around the world to try the original Detroit-style pizzas made by Buddy's Pizza 79 years ago. Coming up on 80 years. You're not around that long unless you're doing things the right way, doing things a great way, and that's Buddy's Pizza. Visit Buddy'sPizza.com. Try the original Detroit-style pizza. 10% off by using promo code TINMEAL.
Before we get to Jared Goff being a little spicy.
Oh, I forgot about that. We do got that too.
We got a little Jared Goff clapping back at national media that we're going to get to right now. But first, VDT38 in the Woodward Sports chat. This is the first time I've seen it, and I'm surprised I didn't think of it myself because it's pretty obvious. It makes a lot of sense.
What?
Mark Brunell should have a shot at play calling. Former player, been here for 5 years now, understands QB play. It just makes sense.
Yeah,
probably the closest coach to Jared Goff on this staff right now.
No
former quarterback
hard
himself.
pass.
No hard pass.
Why do we not want Dan
we're saying
Campbell
after
calling
this year.
plays?
After this year,
I want him every single play for the rest of his goddamn career.
Nick, I'm with you.
I don't
think
think Dan Campbell wants it.
I don't think Dan Campbell wants that.
That's
After the Detroit Lions go on a deep-ass playoff run,
I mean, this is going to be the situation. Maybe he'll fall in love with it, yeah. But, like, he just has his hand on so many other things that he's great at, by the way. And I don't know if it's something he wants to do. The other thing, too, is, like, love Brunell, love Scotty Montgomery.
Old head.
Not even, yeah, kind of. Kind of that. Because I think Johnny Mo's got a little bit of that old head, too. Like, it's my damn scheme, goddamn. You're going to run these damn plays the right way. It's going to work. Like, it's just not the way, you know what I'm saying? You don't coach or tailor your scheme You don't tailor your players around your scheme. You tailor your scheme around your players.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think Johnny Moe was that old head type of thing. And the other thing, too, as I said yesterday, some coaches are great coaches in terms of like motivating people, teaching guys techniques. You know what I'm saying? Then there's play callers. And those are just the fucking chess players. They're 15 moves ahead. There's a difference between the two. I don't necessarily know what Brunell is. And listen, Dan Campbell talk on the flagship today. I think Hank might be more close to that seat than anybody. Because when he was asking for input from anybody else, he brought up Hank and Johnny. Sorry, Smitty, that to me on the side. Yeah, off camera. I just did it randomly. You have no context.
It's like that video
I'm
of
gonna clip
Randy
it, too.
Orton where he's like, shout out Donnie.
No, but Dan Campbell mentioned, input from Johnny Moe and Hank Fraley. Well, it sounds like Hank probably the next closest thing, and it makes sense because he has to drop the offensive line to protect Jared Goff to get these plays off.
Absolutely, and he took a big step. He's the run game coordinator now, right? And
Yep.
So, yeah, I mean, I love
Did
Hank
he
Fraley.
interview Seattle, right? To be
He
OC?
did interview with Seattle to be the offensive coordinator, so
I think that'd be the guy.
there's some legs to that. I wouldn't mind that.
But Nick, I'm with you. I completely understand where you're coming from. I just don't know, like in the reality, that Dan's gonna want to do that unless they do go on that playoff run and he falls in love with it, or they, get some jewelry.
I just think, I mean, in my eyes, it starts and ends with Dan Campbell. Like the way that, he talked about it, the way Jared has talked about it. It's like he knows this team, obviously, better than anybody else. And I would much rather have it die at, like, if a play doesn't work out on a big fourth down like last night, like, whatever the hell that shotgun run was
Yeah.
to end the game.
Did you
in the
see?
Packers.
Did you
if
see?
Dan makes that decision, I want that shit on Dan.
Yeah.
I don't want that on an OC. Like,
Maybe
I
he's
want
too
Dan-
smart and he doesn't want that shit out of him. He wants to
that's
be able to be
also
like, it's fucking this guy's fault. Look how fat he is.
You know what I mean, though? I want that decision to be Dan's
This guy's
call.
an idiot.
I want that to be Dan's call. I want that call, biggest play of the game, to be Dan's decision.
And it normally is, anyways.
But
Yeah, your fourth downs is Dan Campbell.
But if
this year.
third down doesn't work, god damn it, I want him calling fourth too. I just want everything to be on Dan's plate.
Brendan Dillinger with his super chat in there. He says, we are so back, baby.
So back,
We are so
baby.
It feels so good to be back. And for real, we appreciate you
Love
guys,
you guys.
so much. You stuck through with us. You found us on X, on Twitter, on Twitch.
I'm back, bitches.
We fucked up. We did. We fucked up. And AI
Everything's
fucked up
gonna
too.
be
Those
fine.
damn clankers tried to put us out of a job. But, we
got beat by the machine.
got beat by the machine, and we're not going to make that same mistake twice. We're sorry for the inconvenience and leaving you guys. And we would have been commenting on stuff and telling you, but we literally couldn't do anything with our YouTube for an entire week. So, but we're back. We're better than ever, and we're going to keep going on the road to 100,000 subscribers. We appreciate you guys so much.
Welcome back. Welcome back. One funky Lions fan says, just imagine the Lions gave up 2 first-round picks and a fan-favorite player for a guy to help them end up third in the division. And he's talking about the Green Bay Packers, who gave up 2 first-round picks. And what? I can't think of his name. Big guy.
Kenny Clark.
Question on
Kenny
that
Clark.
later.
Kenny Clark in the middle. And you're third in the division right now.
Third in the division behind them.
You're fired.
And I get.
And they lost to bad teams.
And they lost a bad team. Listen, you tied the Cowboys, who weren't good.
Lost to the Browns.
You lost to the Browns. You lost to the Panthers. And then obviously the Eagles a little bit better, but you lost there too. And the game-sealing play was – because I get everybody blaming Jordan Love. And cool, fuck Jordan Love. He's a Green Bay Packer. But did you see the defensive tackle on the Eagles calling inside this way, inside this way?
They read it like a book.
And Jordan Love, dumbass, still called the play.
Did it, yeah.
Still called the play. And then who made the fumble? Jalen Phillips.
LaFleur on the hot seat, says Runyon.
He should be. I see these guys on
Would
Twitter.
you mind that as
By
an
the way,
offensive coordinator?
NFL, fucking big NFL media. Like, I respect a lot of them. Like, I respect the football minds out there. I really, really do. But this virtual signaling they do is fucking gross to me. Remember when Anthony Richardson got benched? They're like, he should be starting. How could you bench him? What do you mean? He's garbage.
Yeah, he was not good.
He is bad at football. What do you mean, how can you bench him? And then they're out there today, too. At least one of them. I can't speak for everybody. But they're like, you can't fire LaFleur. He's a top. What the fuck has he done?
Yeah.
What has he done?
Not much. He's gotten to an NFC championship game. Did he even? No, he won a playoff game.
And then there's context of one fucking Lions fan, too. You went and got Micah Parsons.
You're all in.
You're all in.
You were all in this year.
And you beefed up the defense. You're an offensive-minded guy. You can't get this offense going? You're getting outscored by the Panthers and the Browns?
Yeah, that's crazy.
What do we do? Like, this guy, stop overhyping him. As a head coach, too, that's a perfect example as well. Last night, seeing Jordan Love miss a read, I should say, and he's on the field throwing a fucking fit. Have you ever seen Dan Campbell do that?
No.
And we went through hell that first year with Jared Goff as he was learning, getting his legs under him, learning the protection like that. Like, Jared Goff was not a good quarterback that first year. Mm-hmm. I never once seen Dan Campbell throwing fits like that. Visibly upset. Visibly fucking hurting the confidence of the players around. Like, what are you doing? He's not a leader,
dude. He's a bitch, flat out.
He is.
Dan Campbell ain't no bitch.
Pussy
and he's going
boy.
to come at you like a man. Matt LaFleur is going to try to get you kicked out of a game while you're holding the American
Doesn't
flag.
matter if you have one ass cheek and three toes. I will beat
Pussy
your ass.
boy.
Pussy boy.
All right. We're going to break. We're coming back. Jared Goff, one of the ones talking that shit to another NFL media guy. But first, we got to tell you guys about
Jack's Car Wash. Listen, you're probably going to see one on your drive home today. I live like 3 miles away, and I see 2 of them on my way home. There are 40-plus locations in Michigan. Go to Jack's Car Wash to check them out and text WSN to 888-522-1729 to get yourself a free car wash on us. Just text WSN to 888-522-1729. It's Jack's Car Wash.
Detroit has the best sports fans in the world. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network. Sports and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports. Congratulations to the real coach of the year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
Haircuts for men open 7 days a week. Walk-ins are always welcome. Stop in, sit down, relax. Get an award-winning haircut from one of our lovely, talented stylists. You can get a hot lather neck shave, a scalp massage, a hot towel treatment, all that wrapped into one in the King's treatment. Lady Jane's Haircuts for men open 7 days a week. It's wicked awesome.
What up, though, and welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights Live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm Easy by Spinmore, Rax, Young Chris.
What up, though?
Nicholas Koloff. Jared Goff did his weekly radio interview with the Detroit Lions flagship. And I think his, for once, was actually a little better than Dan Campbell's. Dan Campbell's a little vanilla, some of the same stuff we've heard before, because it's all been about the play calling.
Yeah, Dan Campbell it's interesting. Like, I told y'all motherfuckers I'm cold like that.
I tell ya, bitch. Jared Goff got a little saucy. Jared Goff was asked about Javon Kinlaw.
Bolognese?
Sure. No, spicier.
Okay.
What's the spicy sauce? The rattlesnake pasta I was eating, that kind of sauce.
That shit looked
a little
good.
spice. Oh, it was fire. Yeah. I tried to give you some.
I ate too much food.
I feel you.
Art and Jake's.
Jared Goff, a little rattlesnake sauce when asked about his encounter with Javon Kinlaw on the Detroit Lions flagship station.
Javon Kinlaw got in your face at one point back when they had a player ejected. What was that interaction all about? What was said back and forth?
Yeah, he was not. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what he was really saying. He jumped off sides. I told him he jumped off sides. He said, I know, and I don't know why he was so excited about jumping off sides, but he was. And then I think that was before or after they punched St. Brown in the face, and so I can't wait to see Louis Riddick break that one down this week for us on Turning Point.
Shout out to JG, man, because where's that one, Louis Riddick? Louis Riddick, we remember what you did. We remember you broke down that Brian Branch clip, and you're like, oh yeah, this is why he was so mad. So why don't you do that same thing? Why don't you keep that same energy and show Deron Payne getting his ass beat consistently by Graham Glasgow, by Tate Ratledge, by Coyote Iosika, by Tristan Colon, who came in there for a couple seconds. Show Deron Payne getting manhandled by the Detroit Lions offensive line for the entirety of that game, and then say, that's why he was a little bitch and punched Amon-Ra. Please do that, because you did it with Brian Branch, so why don't you keep that same energy for Deron Payne? Louis Riddick. I have the GM book behind me, so that means I'm smart. Fuck out of here, dude.
Fuck out of here, son. You would have been a general manager at some point. And I asked him specifically, hey, Louis, can we get a breakdown on this one? You broke down Brian Branch's crash out. Why not this guy's crash out? The game wasn't even over at this point. He didn't even wait to do what he had to do. Why can't we get a breakdown on this one? You know what response I got, Spinny? Look at this. Read this shit that he told me. Pussy boy. You can talk all that shit. You can take the jokes when you're handing them. You love to hand out the jokes. You can't take them, though. And I get it. Us Lions fans, we ride deep. That's why we fill these stadiums up on the road. That's why Jared Goff chants are globally. I saw a video in Africa with Jared Goff chants going on with real Lions in there.
Shout out.
I get it. We ride deep, and you probably got a million other mentions, but you put this on yourself. Have some accountability in it. And have fun with it, brother. You fucked up.
Louis, baby, we know you're upset. There's a different black bald guy running the Lions. You don't got the chops to be a GM. The people know that. The universe knows that, and certainly the NFL knows that. So don't be mad at Brad Holmes, because I know you interviewed for the job, and I know Sheila said, sorry, you're not the guy. We're going to go with him. And it's worked out pretty well. Shout out Brad Holmes. Now, listen, don't take that out on our guys. Keep that same energy. Show Deron Payne getting dominated by the Detroit Lions offensive line consistently, and then say that's why he was upset.
Chris, I got
Louis,
one more to slide.
come on now.
And this one, 3 Cam, if you will.
Come outside, Louis Riddick. Come outside.
If he did break it down, and I did see this tweet, go to his Twitter right now. Make sure I'm blocked. I can't see. But if you check his Twitter, he did put another name who I think it is GIF out there. And I'm wondering what he's thinking about. The video did come out. The reason why, remember Javon Kinlaw was like, well, listen.
Yep.
Amon-Ra hit him first. The video did come out. Make sure it's 3 cammed.
Mm-hmm.
Here it is. Amon-Ra St. Brown, I ain't gonna lie, did get the first hit in. However,
congratulations, you just got Amon-Ra St. Clown.
Ready? Look for it. And bah!
Bink.
But all right, here's the difference though. Because I know people are wondering, like, what does this mean? Go ahead, take it off now. What does this mean for Amon-Ra St. Brown? Because Deron Payne was suspended 1 game on top of being kicked out for that one.
Yeah.
First and foremost, Deron Payne is a repeat offender. He fought his own teammate on the sideline with Jonathan Allen.
Yeah.
He's lucky Jonathan Allen missed him. That was a KO shot. I would not want to be punched for Jonathan Allen at all ever in my life for any reason. The other thing, too, is if you watch that, if you want to rewind it yourself, we're not going to put it back up there. AI going to, take our lives. The referee came in and broke it up. Like the referee saw it. He was there. But he broke it up. And it was back and forth, by the way, too. A little shoving back and forth. Amon-Ra just did one of these kind of shoves, you know what I'm saying? It's a little different kind of, you know what I'm saying? Right hook shove.
And guess what?
But Deron Payne's happened after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
Like the referee had already addressed it. Hey, cut this shit out. You then did a premeditated attack on Amon-Ra St. Brown while he was walking back to his huddle to continue the game. You know what I'm saying? Like that is a difference. I don't think Amon-Ra would be suspended, is going to get suspended for this. I'd be the first one to tell you, by the way, too. I fought. For whatever reason, people thought Brian Branch was going to get suspended. He was what were you thinking that one? I would tell you he's not, because the referee stepped in at that point. Deron Payne's different scenario, repeat offender, and premeditated attack.
And I'll tell you what, sounds like Amon-Ra St. Brown. Lions, baby.
Lions, baby.
Sounds like Amon-Ra St. Brown just added another badge to his repertoire, and that's Hall of Fame Rage Baiter. Because he got you so mad. You got yourself thrown out of a game and suspended for another one. So have fun sitting on the bench while you watch your team lose, buddy. I hope it was worth it. I hope you're glad you got your retaliation. And all these Washington Commanders fans on there saying, oh, all he did was retaliate. Yeah, normally the guy who retaliates is the one who gets the flag. So next time, swing first, bitch.
That's the other thing, too. Some Washington fan was in my mentions like, oh, so you would have hit somebody back? Brother, he waited until after the fact. I'm pretty sure he waited a whole other play.
And who cares if we'd hit him back or not? He can't. And he got kicked out for it. That's what happens.
Yeah, it's a different scenario. And
Greg
again, by the way, like hit him then and there.
Yep.
Don't be a bitch. Like you waited and you tried sneaking him.
And
you're twice his size.
Yeah.
Like, I don't respect that. And then another thing too. All right, you guys want to call it out like man shit? Okay, well, he's online snitching about it. He's the one posting the film. He hit me first.
Yeah, calling
Snitch.
the feds. Tried to sneak Amon-Ra St. Brown after he got punked by a guy half his size. Tries to sneak him later in the game. Amon-Ra St. Brown eats that shit for lunch. And then you're calling the feds on Twitter? Like, come on, bro. Wait, you a man? You big tough guy?
Congratulations, you just got Amon-Ra St. Clown.
Shout out to Greg Thomas with the super chat in there. He says, football. Love it. Yeah, man.
Shout out. I love just how petty JG is, too.
Hell yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
Always taking any time that he can to shout this out. And that's why, I love that this team did bounce back after that Vikings game because they can, take these shots and whatnot, so it's awesome. But just the pettiness of Jared Goff, and it's it reminds me of the Ryan Fitzpatrick, God, I forget the quote exactly.
Poor man's Matt Ryan.
Poor man's Matt Ryan. I didn't know I was a poor man's anybody. Shout out JG, keeping the receipts in the back pocket. He's
JG
ready
one
to
of the
go.
ones.
He really is.
He one of the ones.
He is,
He'll
dog.
talk shit. He'll talk shit.
And he was in the
Our
face.
petty
He
king.
didn't even flinch in Javon Kinlaw's face
They
either.
scored a touchdown on the next play.
Come on now.
Scored a Jameer Gibbs rushing touchdown next play after he was chirping.
Say, hey, Bob, you're offsides.
Yeah.
Javon Kinlaw took offense to it. I took offense to the offensive line not getting there quicker, though. Let me be honest with you.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe they didn't see what was going on.
I'd take the penalty for somebody to lay his ass out.
Maybe the Amon-Ra situation was going on. Yeah, send Tristan Cologne just a fucking...
Or Yodi. Send Yodi after him, dude.
No, we need Yodi.
He's already the backup in there.
No,
we can
dude,
put
we
Skip
need
in.
Yodi. No, we need Yodi.
I mean, what? He's gonna die? Just let him get the penalty. Maybe kicked out of the game.
Yes, I'm saying. No, I'm kicked out of the game.
We were
I'm
all
saying
right.
send Dan Skip, send a jumbo guy, send Tristan Cologne. Someone's not going to be
Brock
playing.
Wright's big dude.
Yeah, but I think another guy we kind of need. I like those extra protectors. Protector of the year, Penny Sewell, you think he gets it?
Yeah, as of right now. I mean,
Do you think that's going to go against his candidacy?
because he didn't protect Jared
He
Goff.
wasn't
when
up there.
Maybe.
Also, I don't think we have the clip of it, but talking about some underrated guys that maybe don't get enough shine on this team, JG mentioned David Montgomery and Brock Wright specifically as guys that are putting in work every single game. I mean, he mentioned Brock Wright, boys. Philly, never going to see it coming.
First touchdown ride.
I'm doing it again.
I'd be down.
I'm doing. Listen,
Let's do
all
it.
the $5 we
He
wasted
called
on
him
doing it, it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
And it's gonna repay all the $5 we invested into.
I'm
it.
down. When do the lines normally open? Like Thursday? They
Yeah,
normally
we'll-
go up?
Might be right now.
We'll check out the lines on Friday. We'll make sure.
I'm down.
we'll
Brock
make
Wright
sure-
first touchdown
do it.
again.
I mean, JG giving us some shine. Well deserved. Shout out Brock Wright.
And remember when we did it and they literally ran a play to score him a touchdown on
Yes.
the first drive?
First
And-
read.
And Goff was looking right at him?
Looking right at it.
Oh, man. That was insane.
Also,
made
with
that
the O-line being hurt, he's going to be in a lot more.
He is.
100%.
He is. And Dan Campbell also loves Brock Wright, and he's the one calling the plays.
Let's go.
Are you guys?
And we saw
at
him
all
go
concerned?
to Khalif Raymond a lot, so.
Guys, we just moved the line, I bet.
Shit.
Yeah, we should be
It's
quiet.
it's gonna be
totally not going to
minus
happen.
110.
Totally not going to happen. Are you guys concerned at all about Amon-Ra St. Brown possibly getting a suspension before a big game against the Eagles?
No.
I don't think that they can
The
suspend
NFL
him for
won't
that.
do that.
To themselves.
To themselves, because it's Sunday Night Football in Philly, biggest matchup of the year. Amon-Ra St. Brown, one of the most notable faces in this matchup. No way they suspend him.
The only thing that makes me, and by the way, I think there's a clear difference between what Deron Payne and what Amon-Ra St. Brown did. What Deron Payne did was premeditated after it got broken up, after the fact, on some pussy shit. If you want to hit him, he's right there ahead of you, and you got the whole rest of the game to do it, by the way, too. But yeah, I think the only way it could hurt us is because they did suspend Deron Payne, and Amon-Ra punched him too.
Well, would you then, if that were to happen, I don't think it will, but if that were to happen, would you then appeal it so that he can play this Eagles game and then potentially
absolutely,
face
for
the
sure,
next one?
without a doubt.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. I think honestly too, trust me, they have every angle of everything, and they suspended Deron Payne right away. They had to have watched that. They probably saw Amon-Ra, saw the ref official was there, and it was broken up, and then Deron Payne continued. All right, let's go to break. Come back. Got some more Detroit Lions talking about them. This Eagles matchup maybe a little bit too, and the Packers lost. We got all that and more. We got around the league, some limited snaps for earlier heroes in the season, AQM and Tyleik Williams, all that and more. But Feist, let us tell you guys about Mad Packs.
Mad Packs. Go to getmadpacks.com to find a store near you carrying the best product in the game, whether it's the high-low pre-rolls, the Boom Shakalaka Tarantulas, the THCA Blizzard Pack Fused Moon Rocks, or any of their top-shelf strains. Just go to Get Mad Packs today, and you can find it near you. Mad Flavor, Mad High, Mad Packs.
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Sports fans, don't miss out on expert sports injury insights with Dr. Jeff Pierce of Michigan Sports and Spine. Join him every Tuesday on Big D Energy and Thursdays on the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep, where he offers top-notch injury advice. Trust the guy that DMAC trusts. Dr. Jeff Pierce is here to keep you in the game and performing at your best. For more information, visit him at MichiganSportsAndSpine.com or give him a call at 248-426-9944. All of his trips sponsored by Michigan Sports and Spine and MRI of Southfield.
Twitter, man, they get me. They got me. They go and they try to ignite that fucking little
rage bait.
Emotional. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They get every week, man. It's the opposing team's fan base either trying to shit on us after a win or trying to shit on us after a loss. Like it was the KC Chiefs. Now I'm seeing all the Ron Payne shit coming from the Commanders fans.
Me too.
What he did was different. I don't know if you're just too stupid to understand that. I don't know. Maybe it's not. I can't blame you for being dumb. It's not your fault. You were born that way, and maybe it wasn't explained to you. One was premeditated. One was after the fact. One was that the referee said, "Okay, that's enough. That's it. That's enough." Then he hit him again. That's different than what Amon-Ra St. Brown did. One more time. I might have to clip that one and put it out there for these dumbasses, but like that just drives me nuts. But Twitter. They're gonna keep fucking shoving it down my timeline.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I could just switch the tab to following, but I'm always scared I'm gonna miss something good.
Yeah, me too.
Spin it.
Yes.
Nick, Chris.
Hugs and kisses too.
What up,
we named our contenders, our top 5 teams in NFC yesterday. Both the Packers and Eagles were in there, and they played each other last night. It was a defensive. It came called shootout. I don't even know what you call it. Slugfest.
Slugfest.
It was a shit game.
Yeah, you think so? I like defensive games. I'm not gonna lie.
I just hate the Packers. All right.
What did you think of what you saw? Are you any? I don't want to say you were ever scared of them, but I mean, are you less worried?
Scared?
I don't want to say scared.
You want to ask me if I'm scared?
I don't want to say
You think I'm
scared.
scared?
I don't want to say scared. I said less
Eagles?
worried.
Eagles? Scared of the Eagles? Of the Birds? Listen, if the Detroit Lions play the football that they played against the Washington Commanders and execute the way they did against the Washington Commanders, they can beat anybody in the National Football League. That's what we were saying about them last year. When that offense is humming like that, if they stay healthy, there is nobody that can outscore them. And, yeah, obviously the Eagles' defense is going to provide a lot more of a challenge than the Washington Commanders' defense, but our players are better than their players still. Our offensive players are better than the Eagles' defensive players. So we just need to execute the way we did and run the offense the way it has the past couple of years outside of when Johnny Morton was calling plays. And, yeah, I'm pretty confident. Obviously, it's going to be a tough game. You're going into a hostile environment, but you have just as much talent as they do. So if you execute your game, you're going to beat them.
Yeah. I just feel like I just feel like
hot
very
dog?
confident. Yeah, I feel like very cooked right now. I feel very
like you're
cooked
between
right
two
now.
buns with a little mustard on your chest.
Hot dog real bad.
But
My balls was hot.
I feel
Some
good
mustard on my
because
chest.
Saquon Barkley is mortal this year. Like he is a mortal
had a
human
big
being
play
this
last night,
year.
but I feel you.
You know what I mean? But,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm just saying throughout the course of the season,
You're
as somebody that
basic.
invested in him in fantasy, like he is somebody
too.
that yeah, he's not the same he was last year. And this Eagles team just isn't. It doesn't mean that this Eagles team isn't good enough to do what they can do, but ultimately this team is a lot less fearful than they were last year. And so I feel like the Lions can absolutely beat this team. And the Packers, you know how I felt. I mean, seeing the Browns game, seeing Jacoby Brissett cover against this team, like I have no fear. I have no fear of this Packers team. I really don't. I really don't. So to me, it's like the Eagles, and that's what I'm looking at. And I've looked at a team that's been very, very beatable. Problems at wide receiver, problems at running back. Team's been inconsistent. I feel good.
I gotta keep it a buck. I didn't really after we watched the film, or I watched the film of Week 1. I never really feared this team, and I've been looking forward to Thanksgiving. I just put it out there on Twitter week by week. This team looks less threatening than it did after that vaunting Week 1 dominance. But even that Week 1 dominance was, again, once more us shooting ourselves in the foot. The only game where I really feel like we got beat was the KC game. The other games could point to like blatant situations where we shot ourselves in the foot, whether it was penalties, whether it was just not getting your shit straight. And game 1 was that one between two very young interior offensive linemen, one older interior offensive lineman that was playing center for the first time in a long time. Like I was never really nervous about the Packers. And the Eagles, I feel indifferent about them. I still think they're a threat for sure, but I do think they're beatable.
They are beatable. Everybody in this league is beatable. It's any given Sunday for a reason. And like I said, if the Lions execute the way they did, they'll beat the Eagles. They'll beat the Eagles pretty comfortably.
Yeah, I had 4 questions here for you fellas. Big time on this game that we're going to be in around the league. But if we're bringing it up right now, I want to pose a couple to you guys.
Or we could go to break and do around the league.
Also down for that. Or we could just, whatever you guys want.
I say let's go to break early and we can fit the whole around the league in because that would be a longer
Put it
segment.
all in now. Fit it all in.
Fit it all in. All right, we're going to go to break. We're going to come back with around the league.
Heavyweight Huddle.
Tell us about Caesar Sports.
Caesar Sports, boy. What do you want? What do you want here? You want to bet on Detroit Lions to win the NFC North? It's real easy. Head over to CaesarSportsbook.com. Use promo code Woodward1000 for your first deposit. Scan the QR code if you don't know how to spell CaesarSportsbook.com. Use promo code Woodward1000 for your first deposit. You got $1,000 back and bonus bets if your first bet misses.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You know, you guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you will. We got Tully, everybody. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Detroit has the best sports fans in the world. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network.
The best drink in the game right now, you guys know what it is. It's Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. It is our favorite here at Woodward Sports. We drink it for all the big games, all football season long. So if you guys are gearing up for a big tailgate or just gearing up to watch some big games on the couch, make sure you do it with Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. Come back to the chat. Let us know what you guys thought of Sun Cruiser. It's my favorite drink right now. it's going to be your guys' too. Just give them a shot. Go check out Sun Cruiser today.
Smith and Jigba already has over 1,000 receiving yards.
He's good. He's really good. What?
He might break the record.
He's good.
1,000. They got like 8 games left.
Nah, he ain't gonna break the record. He's I think Shaheed too is only gonna help open him up more because you got to count for Shaheed. You got to get safety over there. Yeah. Like, I'm showing respect to Shaheed. I know a lot of people like dismiss him, but he's J-Mo-esque, man. He really is. He is. You've seen it.
No, Shaheed.
He's good.
He's a good deep threat.
I can't act like motherfuckers ain't coming out the 4th round. He was undrafted, wasn't he?
Around the league? Yeah. I think so.
Around the league.
All right, real quick, before we get to those Eagles ones, while you're on it, Seahawks 44, Cardinals 22. JSN is a top blank wide receiver in the NFL.
Top 5.
Top 3, top 5?
Gotta say top 5.
This year?
Right?
Top 3.
This year,
This year he's number 1.
Yeah, this year's number 1.
But over the totality, yeah, I would say top 5.
He's about the number 1 wideout in fantasy.
Yeah.
Shout out. You want to shit on the
But if
Barkley
this
one?
was fancy, Nick,
JSN,
you'd be
so.
looking like Sidney Sweeney in there,
All
boy.
right. Shout out Sidney Sweeney. Had a big old flop at the movie
She's
theater.
a bad actress. Bad beach.
Wait, what movie?
Some fighter thing?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah.
She
Who
played,
thought that was going to be a good movie?
That's why I said, why would you pick her to play that?
Why would anybody go see that?
Hey, let's take the one quality you're good at, which is being super hot, and turn you into a butchy-looking lady.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? That's crazy. That's insane to me.
Good for her, though. She probably got a bag.
Yeah, they probably I think it's independent films. They probably paid her the entire budget.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Kyler Murray
Shout
will
out
be the
E-Fog.
quarterback of what team next year?
I don't know what his contract looks like. Do you know what it
God,
looks like?
I hope it's the Vikings, dude.
I was going to say that.
Wow. I didn't think about that.
Oh, man, I hope it's the Vikings, but probably not. Probably the Jets.
I don't want it to be because I like beating up on JJ a lot more. I mean, we haven't gotten to do it, but we will do it.
Probably the Jets.
9. Oh, man, I'm so happy he shit all over himself. Did you see that one guy's TikTok?
JJ?
Relax. We might get banned for that.
Sorry.
Some people consider that sexual gratification.
No, it's an educational video on changing diapers, all right? JJ McCarthy, a little bit of a baby face in the league. He poo-pooed himself. It happens to young kids.
Fair.
What do you think, Kyler? Next spot.
He's still on contract till 2027. I don't know. They had a trade.
They got to restart, dude.
Somebody would have
That's where
to
I'm at.
trade for that atrocious contract.
Oh.
He is on the books for $43 million, $53 million, $43 million. That's a lot.
Someone will take a shot on a former
Who's somebody that's
number one
built up
overall
and just
pick?
missing a quarterback?
Oh, built up and just missing a quarterback.
The Browns. Let's do it
The
again. Let's get it our quarterback.
Do it again.
That would be crazy.
Do it again. That'd be a bad look for brothers.
That would
You
be
can't have 2 go and ruin the franchise.
A bad look for the
really be
Browns.
playing
They'd
Call
be
of
like,
Duty
no
for the
more.
league.
They would never have another
Well,
brother
at
at
least they-
quarterback forever.
They wouldn't have to worry about him like going out and getting hand jobs. He'd just be inside playing Call of Duty all day. It's Cleveland.
All right, fellas. Green Bay loses to the Philadelphia Eagles.
Ha.
Will the Green Bay Packers miss the playoffs?
Nah, they got to miss the playoffs. But
Oh man, I
again,
hope so.
you trade for Micah Parsons in the
Hot
third
take
in the
alert.
division.
Hot take.
That would be so amazing if they missed the playoffs.
The funny thing too is you go look at their schedule. All the tough teams they have left, we're all at home, and you're still fumbling, stumbling, and choking over yourself. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna make the playoffs.
Yeah, they'll be in the playoffs though.
Chris?
I want to look at this playoff picture to kind of see, but I would
NFC
say
kind of stacked.
Lions are the third seed,
Yeah,
matched up
I
against
think-
the Chicago Bears.
Man, how awesome that would be.
Yeah, but they ain't lasting. I doubt.
I think that I think the safe answer is yes, but I'm with you, Nick. There's a little bit more smoke to that. I'm with you.
Yeah, they could be in serious trouble. You don't lose to the Browns and the Panthers and then put up 7 on the 7 at home if you're in good standing right now. Almost lose to the Cowboys. Should have lost to the Cowboys. It is a realistic possibility that Green Bay could miss the playoffs. They do not look the same without Tucker Kraft. Full stop. Like, I didn't realize how much he was in that offense. That is crazy that they look this bad.
They're currently the 7th seed.
Yep.
They could
I'm
lose.
looking at it now.
7th seed. They would dominate the Seahawks, so I'm not going to lie. It's spanked.
I would pick the Seahawks in that game in a heartbeat.
Not a chance, dude. That team's so overrated.
No
so overrated.
way.
What do you mean?
Jordan Love's? Have you seen their offense without Tucker Kraft? It's non-existent. They can't score.
They don't have a pass
they're
catcher.
not losing to Sam Darnold and the Seattle Seahawks.
I would pick the Hawks so quick in that game.
I probably would too.
Yeah, that's why you're leading hot dog soup, bud.
All right, it's 3-3-2. All right, here we go. The Philadelphia Eagles last year were second in the league in rushing with 184 yards per game.
Damn. What?
This season, they're 21st in rushing.
Seahawks?
They're what?
The
Eagles.
Philadelphia Eagles.
21st?
Restart, boys.
Okay.
Hear me out here.
From the top.
From the top.
Too many numbers at me.
Year,
Too many numbers.
the Philadelphia Eagles were second in the league in rushing with 184 yards per game. Damn. This year, they are 21st with 111 yards per game. Will this be the biggest reason they don't go back-to-back and win the Super Bowl?
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, you can't ask Jalen Hurts to be superhero for you if you can't run the ball.
And you
Jalen
see,
Hurts is mid.
You see that he doesn't even want to. He doesn't even want to throw to half of his receivers. Like you need that run game. You
Jalen
absolutely need that run game.
The only thing going through Jalen Hurts' mind are fucking quotes from a desk calendar. He can't remember how to break apart an offense, dude.
He does got the fortune cookie on
Dude,
deck,
fortune
dude.
cookie for sure,
He just
bro.
wakes up and reads them.
Yeah, dude's a walking horoscope.
You know how that
Like,
one guy dumps his head in the water? Jalen Hurts is smashing fortune cookies.
Yeah.
A bowl of them. No.
Yeah, if they can't run the ball,
they
not
won't win the
gonna
Super Bowl. No. This will be a formidable foe, but they won't win the Super Bowl.
I knew they were bad. I didn't know it was this bad. That is an insane decrease of 73 yards per game on the ground.
But to be fair, averaging 183 a game is insane.
Yeah. 184. Yeah, that's
nuts.
absolutely insane. How do the Philadelphia Eagles resolve the issues with A.J. Brown?
They don't. The ship sailed, man.
Yeah, I think
if
he
he's this
is-
upset after winning a Super Bowl and getting paid,
Yeah,
what
dude.
else can you do?
There's nothing more you can do for this man. I mean, it's really, some people are just broken. He's just a broken human, and I don't know what's going to make him happy. I feel bad for his wife. No offense. Sorry. I didn't mean to bring wives.
You know, some guys like
Chris.
to go home and punch.
Chris, you're the head coach of
Joking,
the Eagles.
YouTube.
You trade him.
Joke.
You trade him.
Insert it
Well,
here.
dressed as a penis. I mean, a wiener.
You can't trade him now. You're the head coach, Chris. What are you doing? How are you getting this relationship mended?
Some guys like
Read it some horoscopes. Read some fortune cookie. What does this fortune cookie say? You'll be friends with your receivers. Like, I don't know. You can't do anything. You're cooked.
All right, fellas.
All right.
Indiana Jones take down the no good, dirty birds in Germany.
Hey, I Detective 1 says commencing band timer.
Yo, relax.
Indiana Jones takes down the no good, dirty birds in Germany. Who will be the Falcons' next head coach? Because, man, that team's going down south quick.
Yeah.
This is me assuming they fire their head coach.
Yeah, guys.
Calvin Shepard.
That whole... listen, another
Solomon?
L for the brothers. I'm not gonna lie, dude. You got, was it Formont? What the hell their GM's name is? And then the both of them,
Yeah.
Garbaggio.
Maybe Rob Saleh gets another chance.
Too soon.
Too soon.
Johnny Morton.
Lane
Let
Kiffin.
some people tell the story. Johnny Morton.
Lane Kiffin? Dude, Lane Kiffin would not be a good NFL coach.
Yeah, no, kibosh the whole thing. Those guys are Garbaggio.
Yeah.
Michael Vick
GMO.
coached the Falcons, says VDT.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me see some real quick.
Are we-
Tankathon.com.
Are we not respecting the
You guys
Falcons
remember
forcing the Colts into overtime? The already Super Bowl winning Indianapolis Colts? Nick.
You remember when
No, the Falcons choked that game.
remember when
Falcons?
Jeff Saturday got to coach? They were just like, yeah, you could just be the coach.
That's
Yeah.
Colts.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying, you remember when that happened? When
Yeah.
they were just like, you played center for us. You could just be the coach.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that? That was so crazy, dude. Jim Irsay, R.I.P.
R.I.P.
That guy was something else.
Yeah, so again, one more reminder for everybody. We'll just keep a tracker on this. Maybe we'll do it weekly every time they lose. But the Atlanta Falcons gave up their 2026, was supposed to be a heavy draft class with some good players in it. This is to the point where, remember, the Bills were trying to trade for Jalen Waddle.
Yeah.
But Miami was going to do it to an interdivisional opponent, but they wanted a 2026 pick, and the Bills were only willing to offer 2027 because that draft class is going to be good. That pick they gave up for pick 26 in last year's draft is now pick 10. The Atlanta Falcons pick.
And it's just going to keep climbing higher because the Dirty Birds suck, and they don't give the ball to their best player on the goal line. Not salty still.
Terry
Fontenot.
I'm fine.
Cam Campbell in the Woodward Sports Chat with a super chat says, we shut down Lamar and King Henry. We will shut down the Eagles. That's fine. Cam Campbell, wait for Saquon Barkley to meet Jack Campbell in the hole, dude. That's what I'm saying. That Lions linebacking core is going to make some... That Lions linebacking core is going to make some hits on Saquon. I expect them to come out firing. They know... Like, they get up for shit like this. They get up for this. Team gets up for shit like this. You're going into Philly, play the defending Super Bowl champions who have been talking trash about you. Their fans talk trash about you. I expect that linebacking core to step up and smack some people around, starting with Jack Campbell.
Yeah, the Jack Campbell was on the Greenlight podcast with Chris Long over the offseason, and they was asking him, like, hey, you haven't played Derrick Henry yet? And he's like, well, you got sicko about it. He's like, no, I'm excited to.
Yeah.
Saquon, another guy I don't think we've seen Jack Campbell play against, and commencing timer on that one. Because he, like Nick said, he's kind of been, or I think Chris said it, he's kind of pedestrian this season.
Yeah.
Is it too early to call Michael Penix a bust? He's 5-12 in his NFL career, 16 tutties, 8 picks, 58% completion percentage.
Yes. I'm going to say yes.
Is he a bust?
Yes.
Yeah.
Both
true.
I think he will be. I mean, unless he has the Daniel Jones, Sam Darnold, goes somewhere else and has a renaissance type of thing.
Exactly.
I don't think he'll ever work in Atlanta, no.
Yeah. It depends if he gets to move on or gets some competent coaching, because I think he's got the talent.
He's got the talent for sure. Drake London's a fucking dog, dude.
But, yeah, the coaching is bad.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to say no, or not yet at least, because I mean, we just shit on their coaching situation and the decisions that they've been making. So
it's not his fault, really. But
exactly.
he also his play has been.
His throw.
Yeah, no, his play hasn't been. His play hasn't been great.
He doesn't have a good coach. His organization does not make good decisions. So he definitely could be in a better situation. Like if he left and went somewhere, I can't even think of a spot right now. But
just an example though, like those.
No. That would be worse.
Like Sean McVay.
Yeah.
I could resurrect him.
Jim
Kyle
Harbaugh.
Shanahan. Jim Harbaugh. Yeah, like good coaches could make this kid work. Shane Steichen.
But he's a lefty.
I don't care.
They'll
probably get a little more freaky with it.
Throws sometimes. I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought Penix was a pretty damn good quarterback, but
would you rather have him or JJ at this point?
Penix.
Yeah, me too.
Probably Michael Penis, yeah.
Probably Michael Penis. He doesn't
just kidding, YouTube.
We hate penises around here. We don't get any satisfaction or gratification from penises, so anytime we mention it, it's in a joking, artistic manner.
Yes, in the context of art.
Also in that game, Jonathan Taylor also just bumbling into the end zone again. Jonathan Taylor, MVP.
Yes. They won't. The only guy, non-quarterback, to get an MVP vote since like 2011 was Cooper Kupp.
But the last non-MVP to win, or the last non-quarterback to win MVP
was a running back.
Adrian Peterson.
Yeah. No, he's not. He's gonna go to the quarterback. It's gonna be disgusting. But that guy,
Stafford,
dude, he's like 25-2 right now. 25 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
Goff's 20-3,
2,400 yards. Stafford 25-2. That's better.
Well, Goff will put it to him at his own barn.
It's going to be, depending on how they finish the season, obviously, Stafford or May, I think.
Drake May's a dog. Dude.
And Drake May's playing Buns teams.
Yeah.
Desert Stallion 416 with the super chat says, Nike played Captain Jack with the Saquon clip, Revenge Time.
I think, was it Nike or was it? It
was Adidas
or Madden.
It was Madden. It was Madden.
For no reason, put a Lions player on there. We didn't even play them last year.
The reverse hurdle.
Maybe because they know we'll get fired up. I have no clue why they did that.
That is true.
They made Jack Campbell a light-skinned fella.
You're going to have to jump pretty high to get over Jack Campbell. That's a big-ass dude.
6'5", a man meat.
All right, well, speaking of these two teams, the
missile.
Patriots took it to Baker in his own barn. Which team goes further? The Pats or the Colts?
Patriots are coming out of the AFC.
Oh, hot take alert. Hot take alert.
Patriots are coming out of the AFC.
Relax.
I'm just saying, Mike Vrabel's a winner.
alert.
Drake May is legit. That defense is legit.
Hot take
Give me the
alert.
Pats coming out of the AFC.
Hot take
Relax.
Only team I could see coming out of the AFC other than Patriots is the Chiefs.
I see every team.
Other than the Patriots,
Bills or Chiefs, probably for sure.
Patriots will beat the Bills.
Bills, Chiefs, Ravens.
As Drake May said, we're not worried about the Bills.
It's another one of those examples where I do have some respect for the wins they got. Definitely more over Seattle, what Seattle's done. But like just too soon. They gotta get punched in the face, and then they'll come back better.
I agree. I believe in the mountain climb. So to me, I'll take the Chiefs. I'll take the Chiefs.
I like the Colts over the Pats.
Really?
I do. Something about them. Not sure what.
Something about them.
Yeah, I don't know, but
White quarterback.
both of them got them.
Both have white quarterback.
Excuse
Tough
me.
decision.
Can the Bucks? Can
You
the
know, I like both of these guys a lot.
We talked a whole lot about a lot of teams. We talked about the Rams. We talked about the Lions, the Seahawks. Can the Bucks still make the NFC title?
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
The NFC Championship game? No.
Yes.
I think they could.
Can they make the NFC Championship game?
No.
Why not?
Because they're not as good as a bunch of other NFC teams.
That's fair. I think they're a scrappy bunch.
But I think if they play the Lions, the Seahawks, the Eagles,
Yeah, they'd have to avoid us for sure.
or the Rams, they'd lose all of those games they'll play. Odds are you're going to play one of those teams before you make the championship game. So
They to me seem like a team that wins one playoff game, maybe upsets somebody, and then they look and they lose in the next round. Like to me, they're a good team. I'm not trying to disrespect them, but I just don't see them going the distance. I don't see them stringing together consistent playoff wins.
King's Gambit 81 in the Woodward Sports Chat says, Spenny just said last week the Colts are the best team in football, LL. Yeah? Pull the footage off YouTube and show me then.
Got him.
No, the Colts are probably the best team right now, but I think the Patriots are more talented, and I think they come out of the East.
I think we're seeing a little bit of flashbacks of old
AFC.
Danny Jones these past couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Got beat by
dude.
I'm waiting for the rug to get pulled on the Colts. I've always been a Patriots guy over
the
Colts.
poopy Dirty Birds almost took it to him.
Always
In
been a
Germany.
Patriots over Colts guy.
It's in Germany.
I just like
And Germany.
I think Drake May is legit. And I like what Shane Steichen is doing, but I think Mike Vrabel is a better coach than Shane Steichen.
All right, few more to close it out. Chargers, big win over the Steelers, 25-10. Should Aaron Rodgers retire after this year?
Yes, he is absolutely, utterly cooked. He looks awful. Aaron Rodgers should hang him up immediately.
Yeah.
And I respect Aaron Rodgers, like for being a top 5 quarterback talent of all time. He's ruining his legacy right now.
Are we going to continue to make excuses? We'll go to easy.
What's the question? I was reading Matthew Shepard
should A-Rod
calling
hang
for
it up?
Amon-Ra St. Brown to be suspended. I want to suspend that guy.
No, for Rodgers.
I'm putting a tack on his chair tomorrow. What the hell is that?
Matt Shepard said that?
Yes, just now in our chat. I had to go in there and tell him what was up.
Don't come to work tomorrow.
I'm fucking you. I'm gonna teach you a lesson, old man. No, I love Shep. But what are you doing, Shep? Well, I mean, that's crazy. I'm going to slide through on a show tomorrow.
Should Aaron Rodgers retire?
After this year, he probably should retire.
Yeah,
he should retire.
Yeah. There's a picture. I'll try to send it to Chris maybe when we come back. I don't have to if you don't want to, but it's him taking a shot from a Chargers guy. It's like, oh, dude, for like an old man to be taking that, I just saw like 2 years get knocked off his life. I saw like a little ding -2 above his head with that hit, dude. It was nuts.
Also, shout out Big Tim. We cashed on a parlay.
Big Tit?
Big Tim.
Big
my
Tit.
father.
Shout out Big Tim.
Shout out Big Tim.
Yeah.
And Big Tit.
Heard on a
Big
national
Tits.
show, I believe it was Colin Coward today, that the Giants should trade for Mike Tomlin. Let me know your guys' thoughts.
Can you do that in the NFL? I know you
Yeah.
can do
Trade
it in
for
the NBA.
coaches.
Remember the Denver Broncos traded for Sean
Oh,
Payton?
yeah,
they did.
traded for Sean Payton.
They gave up like a third, too, or something real, right?
Dude,
They got a stacked defense.
I
Mike
don't
Tomlin to
hate
get a
that at
hold
all.
of. That would be kind of dirty.
Yeah,
Stack defense, Jackson.
I see that
Darnold,
picture, Chris, on
Ingram.
Slack.
A quarterback, a good, very, very good wide receiver who's obviously coming off of an injury. But, yeah, dude, I mean, Why not? You're not going to find a better coach on the open market, and I'm sure Tomlin wouldn't be opposed to it.
Start over.
I don't think that the Steelers would do that, though.
No, I don't think they would either.
The Steelers need to restart as well.
Steelers need a quarterback, dude.
Kyler Murray. But he still stinks.
All right, last one here, fellas. Dolphins, 30. Chris's Bills, 13. Does this make the Bills not a true Super Bowl contender, losing to the Fins?
A little bit of microwave popcorn there. I think they're still a Super Bowl contender, but I think they are below a couple teams in the AFC. I would put them 4th in the AFC right now.
Here's a picture of Aaron Rodgers getting 2 years knocked off his life.
Dude, that doesn't even look like Aaron Rodgers.
His face is getting morphed
There's
into
no way.
a freaking...
Is that Deion Henley?
What's that show when my kid watches?
Animorph?
No. That too. He's getting formed to a
K-pop
rat
Demon
right
Hunter?
That's a great movie.
That literally doesn't even
There's
look
like
like
Phineas and Ferb. You look at Phineas and Ferb character. Just straight. He smashed his face.
vacation.
His face is getting smashed into 2D right there. Like that's straight up. He went from a 3D human being to a 2D character with that smash in the freaking head. That's nuts. Yeah, he can't keep taking on that. What was your question, though, Nick?
Discovering something that doesn't exist.
Does this make the
You him.
Buffalo Bills not a true Super Bowl contender?
I couldn't hear you because he was singing.
Sorry, it's bang.
Bills getting upset by the Dolphins. Does this prove that they're not a true Super Bowl contender?
This happening, the Falcons happening, they're going to have to get hot before the playoffs for me to
happening.
believe in them as a Super Bowl contender, yeah. I don't look at them the same right now. Their defense kind of stinks.
This was the heavyweight huddle.
Yeah, try to give a 2020, try to give a first-round pick to division opponent to save your season, not a good look. You should have did something before the season. There's so many opportunities. That kid that ended up going to the Cleveland Browns, although a rookie, what's his name?
Gabriel?
Tillman? No, the receiver from Texas.
Cedric Tillman.
Is it Cedric Tillman? Like you could have grabbed him. I mean, there's so many guys that are available to you in free agency or via trade that you could have gotten. They just didn't. So shame on.
Shame.
What is their GM's name? Something Bittman? I don't know. He's got a cool name.
Jason Bateman?
Shame.
I don't know. It's close enough.
You asked for Bittman, you got Bateman.
Yeah.
Shout out
Shout out to Phineas and Ferb, dude. Great show. All right, let's go to break. We'll come back. We'll do something else. Tell us about Black Rock, Chris.
Let me tell you about Black Rock Bar and Grill, home
Brandon
of the steak
Bean
on the stone and home of the many deals. You see right there. Look at that. Steak and lobster, $19.99. Fish and chips, $14.99. And remember, don't forget, when the Lions win, you win. Make sure you are there on Lions game days because they have extra deals. Great food. It's a sizzle above the rest. Black Rock Bar and Grill. Check out any of the locations on your screen.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today. Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. Detroit has the best sports fans in the world. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network.
Les Stanford, Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC. They got deals for everybody. Shout out to my guy Goran. He got me out of my old lease and into a new one in 30 minutes. They can do the same thing for you. Where else are you going to find customer service like that? Les Stanford, Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC. LesStanford.com.
I just can't. Listen.
Mike Payton put it out there too. It appears Amon-Ra St. Brown did throw the first punch.
He
here's
did.
the proof.
He did, but that doesn't mean he should be suspended. That's what I'm arguing with Shep right now. There's two differences between the actions. It's like my kid, all right, or anyone's kid. If you come home and you draw on the walls, and I'm like, Bryson, God damn it, don't draw on the walls. And he draws on the walls again, then I'm gonna smack him on the ass or send him to his room. Like it's different scenarios. One's like, oh, I caught you, just cut it out.
Hypothetically speaking.
Oh yeah, YouTube, damn it, come on. This is all the interest of art. We're artists up here, okay? What are we doing? But that's the difference. You know what I'm saying? I catch you drawing on the walls. God damn it, don't draw on the walls. Catch you drawing on the walls again. To your room, young man. You know, just different scenarios.
Yep.
That's the argument in the chat. That's all I'm saying. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, share the stream.
Everybody is saying he should be suspended as the NFL's a cuck. Why would you even say that? Like, cool. Oh, you feel good? Are you righteous? Like, why would you want Amon-Ra? I don't care if Amon-Ra St. Brown drop kicks somebody in the throat. I wouldn't be like, yeah, he deserves to be suspended. That's loser shit.
Or you would be like, come on, guys, suspend him.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Why are we treating these? That's that same, I touched the ball, coach. It's out on me. Like, yeah,
dude, that
okay,
commercial.
Yeah.
Weakest commercial in history.
I would have punched that kid like Amon-Ra St. Brown if I was allegedly. if I was in that huddle and he said, Coach, that was out on me.
Boom.
What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Like, oh, congratulations, you guys are sucking up to the NFL. I hope it feels good. Like, what?
I don't know if I should say what I want to say in the chat. I'm clearly going to be joking. But
Don't.
Not in our chat, in the Woodward Sports chat.
Yeah, I know.
Or our, yeah.
All right, fuck it, do it.
We're just talking about whooping kids. That's the scenario.
Allegedly.
Whooping kids in Madden. Whooping fools like you on the b-ball court.
Whooping fools like you on the b-ball court for your sure ski.
We have Jared Goff talking about the difference between Dan Campbell calling plays, Johnny Morton calling plays. We also have the snap counts from first-round pick Tyreek Williams and AQM, the we're good guy, that are less than stellar. Where do you want to take this one, Spinny?
What's with the AQM snap count?
Tyreek Williams only played 11 snaps versus the Commanders. I thought that was him to begin the play. Turns out Lee McNeil's hair just grew longer. I'm an idiot. Grew longer. And then AQM only 19 snaps in that one. A lot more Lacey. We noticed it.
Yeah, Tyler Lacey was out there a lot. I'm not reading into it too much.
Ahmed Hassanin on the way.
Ahmed Hassanin on the way.
I got a little message from my little birdie today. Ahmed Hassanin on the way. Coming soon. They just dropped Jack Conley from the practice squad.
They signed him at
We're good.
to the practice squad.
Something gonna happen here soon. Sooner than you expected, boy. Excited for that one. But yeah. I'm kind of disappointed though in AQM not getting more snaps. I thought he was your guy.
Don't really care. We won
Came
by
through
22.
dressed like Blade.
Who are you more disappointed in? Tyreek getting 11 or AQM only getting 19?
AQM only getting 19. Just because Tyreek, like you have Aleem McNeil and DJ Reader in front of you. Like there's at least that. Like you have two guys that are better than you right now.
I mean,
and play the same position better than you. AQM, it's like either one of you guys. Like you're all kind of equal footing right now.
Who got more snaps as the edge? Tyler Lacey. They're looking at the Washington Commanders with a backup quarterback, probably trying to run the ball a lot with a running quarterback in Marcus Mariota. I really don't care about the snap counts if you win by 22 points.
Well, it's the freaking Commanders. You're always going to win by a lot of points. But Tyler Lacey, 35 snaps to AQM's 19.
We're good.
Yeah,
We're good.
I mean, it is what it is. This is the roster. This is going to be your Super Bowl roster if it all goes down. And luckily, Dan Campbell's here to save us from the poop play calling to begin the season.
I mean, but
do you think John Moe was a scapegoat? Sean was trying to say that yesterday.
No, he was bad.
Yeah.
He was not adjusting in game. He was not changing, like we talked about. The routes that he was putting Jamison Williams and Amon-Ra St. Brown on were just not what works in this offense. He said himself, I'm not going to change anything. And then the big dumb idiot went out there and changed everything. So, yeah, especially when you're going out there and you are obviously miscommunicating with the captain of your offensive line and the head coach of your football team. No, it's not a scapegoat. He was not doing his job well, and he got removed from the situation. That's normally what happens in pretty much every walk of life. If I come up here and I give you guys a shitty show and our numbers shit through the bottom of the basement, I'm probably going to be looking for a new job too.
So that's what Sean was saying is they were the highest scoring team in the NFC.
Yeah, because they put 50 on the Bears.
Yeah, you put 50 on the Bears, and the other thing too is like scoring. You sure if you want to make that like your measurement, your standard, but like there are scenarios, there's context given, like the ball being turned over, giving yourself and scoring, like putting your team in scoring position. Going for 78 yards. I get, yeah, that's a phenomenal play. I go in execution when I go back and look at that. Why not a brilliant play call by Johnny Moe? You know,
I mean, seeing immediate improvement doesn't that just negate any talk about scapegoat?
I think it should. I think it should, especially when you go watch the Vikings routes. And this man's going, I'm talking about Jameson Williams, I should say, and he's going 9 yards down the field before he makes any type of stem or break. And then you go watch what Dan Campbell had him running all those shallow crossing routes. It's like, oh, well, no wonder why Jamo's been missing. And no wonder why the first game you have him do that, he's go for 119 yards. There's differences. But there's also a mailbag we shall get to. Ask us any questions in the Woodward Sports Chat. We shall get to
Chris
them.
About his hot dog.
But first,
allegedly,
tell us
GTA.
about vengeance.
If you guys need a fighter in your corner, make sure you guys give Van Johnson a call over at Van Johnson Law, because he's going to do everything in his power to make sure you get the job done right. It's over at Van Johnson Law. If you truly want the best fighter in the game, it's Van Johnson over at Van Johnson Law.
Ever wonder what goes on inside the game?
Deep ball's got a man and got him. Touchdown, Braylon Edwards.
Join Braylon Edwards and Shep.
Edwards has it. 10-5, touchdown.
On the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Ball looks in zone. Got Edwards for the touchdown.
Where they dive deep into the heart of sports. Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m., they're bringing you expert analysis, exclusive interviews, and a fresh perspective on the sports you love. Don't miss it, only on the Woodward Sports Network. A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man-meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports. Congratulations to the real Coach of the Year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
Gold Crown, ladies and gentlemen. You want to take your relaxation game to a championship level, then make sure you're visiting Gold Crown. They've been doing the concentrate since the caregiver days. They got their own infused jesters. They got their own gummies coated in nerds for the extra pop, infused and gelatin free. And of course, the concentrates are what they do the best. It's Gold Crown. Find one in over 200 dispensaries near you. What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm EZ on my Spimo, Raxter, Chris, Nicholas Koloff. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend. Mailbag from Danny G. Jake Bates should do a better job blocking on-field goal attempts.
That's true. That's a good point. He needs to do his part.
He wants him blocking the kicks?
He's got to block and make sure he can get time to get his own kickoff.
No, he's got to get his ball up higher in the air per his coach. Yeah, I know. I'm saying to him, though. Because I think people are thinking, I don't know. I think he's thinking the blocking.
He's saying he has to block on his own field goal attempt.
Yeah, but I think him saying that is him saying the blocking is the problem.
No, I think he's...
But according to the special teams coach,
oh no, you
he
guys
needs
are
to get the
fighting
ball a little
again.
bit higher in the air. And that special team coach happens to be a Super Bowl winner doing it. 3 more likes, if you could. Shout out to Mama Jan. Hold it down on the Woodward Sports Chat. 3 more likes, get us 200, and I will feed Chris.
What?
I can't make any jokes anymore, dude.
Sunshine.
Mailbag. We gave Stafford 12 years before we shoved him out the door. Does Goff get half of that if he doesn't want us win a Super Bowl before he gets the boot?
Yes. What are we doing?
Yeah, a little different scenarios there.
Extremely
for sure.
different.
Shout out to Caseville Country
Wouldn't half
Boys.
of it be next year?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be next year.
Oh.
Jared Goff has won playoff games here as well.
Yeah, no, Jared Goff's going to be here for a long time unless we draft a Jackson Dart. Where kids just knocking out the park in camp. You're like, wow, we got to...
Unless you draft
We gotta get
Hooker.
the statue out of here. The other thing too is Jared Goff.
Allegedly in GTA.
His mind is elite.
In
He knows this
my
offense
mind.
just as well as Dan Campbell. That's one of the things that made me not less worried, I guess, to begin the season. Will you stop with this singing while I'm talking? Jesus Christ.
We got 6 minutes.
Go ahead, talk.
You're the
so I
one
can
that
sing.
sent Phineas and Ferb. Mailbag. Is Jake Bates the best tackling kicker in the league? Could be.
I think he's got 2 of them, right?
Got a couple. Mailbag. Can you guys see Cade Cunningham in the slam dunk contest? No.
What? No. Why?
No. If anything, he'd do the skills comp.
What are we doing here?
Yeah.
Keith Gallardo says, Mailbag.
And
Is
it's
Jack
Jenkins.
Fox's career wasted at the Lions? No.
Who thinks about wasting a kicker's
A
career?
punter, yeah.
Punter's career, sorry.
No. No. Is that a serious question?
He's joking.
KJ Obey 1. Mailbag. Does McCollum even get 28 points if Asar was playing yesterday?
No.
Yeah, probably. He kills the Pistons.
No. I firmly believe that. When I watched, especially like the 20 he got in the second half in overtime, a lot of that was because Dennis Jenkins, who was doing a good job defending him, was also just a little bit too small. He didn't have enough weight on him, and CJ was able to just kind of weight room him a bit. So, yeah, you give him a big body like Asar, he was a drop at 28.
What up, Hubert? How you doing, brother?
Well,
there's 104 days of summer vacation.
And school comes around just to end it. And the annual problem for our generation is finding a good way to spend it. Like maybe building a castle or humming a mummy or climbing up the Eiffel Tower. Discovering something that doesn't exist or giving a monkey a shower. Creating nanobots, stopping a tidal wave.
Driving our sister
Frankenstein's
insane.
brain.
Phineas! Creating it. Yeah.
You skipped the verse, but whatever.
No. Yeah, I think you fucked.
No,
I
it's
think you fucked it up.
locating Frankenstein's brain. Then it's 2 other things.
Finding
and then
a dodo
driving your
bird.
sister insane.
Yeah.
Finding a dodo bird.
I didn't think it's
Something rocket ships driving our sister insane.
Good
Phineas!
It's a great show.
Thinking about going to
back.
check out that new Bruce movie. Are any of you guys like big Bruce Springsteen guys?
I saw Bruce Springsteen live at the Palace.
You did?
Shout out.
I couldn't
It's a
tell
great
you.
show.
I
It's my
know
first
it's a
concert.
well-known name. I couldn't tell you a single song. Against the Wind? Is that Bruce?
Born to Run?
Springsteen?
No, that's Bob Seger.
Bruce Springsteen. Give me a one.
Born to Run.
Yeah, Born. Baby, you were born to run.
Oh, that guy sucks.
Oh, God.
Bruce
Easy?
Springsteen sucks.
You were
honestly.
just going to
trash.
wait for us.
Give me another one. Give me a good one. How about
Born
that?
in the USA.
That's a good one.
Hey.
Just because it's USA, though. It's
welcome,
like a little fucking
welcome.
like...
I mean, it's a troll song.
That's a cheat code.
It's a troll song?
Yeah.
Really? Mm-hmm. That makes it better. Give me another one.
Um,
You're going to the concert, Nick.
I'm not going to a concert. There's a
Watch
movie
the
coming
movie.
out with Jeremy Allen White.
I have been watching The Bear. I started that. Speaking of Jeremy Allen White. Yeah, that's why Nick wants to see it. The guy's last name's White.
This will be good.
But I've been watching The Bear.
Yeah, great actor. Honestly, he is.
Sneaky athletic.
He's a good
Sneaky acting.
The new
Sneaky
Predator
acting.
sucks. It's Disney CGI bullshit, says Tom Beck.
I don't know.
I've heard it's really good from like multiple people.
What?
Why would they
The new
take out
Predator.
Elle Fanning? Like,
I wanna
just
see
make
the
her like
Predator.
a head? I don't get that at all.
Who?
Elle Fanning, the actress. I watched the trailer.
I don't know who that is.
Don't know who that is.
She does.
The actress in the movie. The Predator movie.
Couldn't.
No, but give us like
tell
another
you.
movie she's in. That
Not grabbing me.
No,
Yeah,
who she
it's
is.
just not grabbing me.
Is there another movie?
I know Dakota
She's
Fanning.
in The Great
The Great.
show with.
You're making shit up now.
No, she's in The Great.
Dude, she won
It
an
was
Academy
great.
Award with The Box.
Yeah.
You ever seen The Box?
She was in Steven's discussion
dude,
on
she,
Netflix.
Yeah, dude. She was in The Broken Chair.
Yeah.
You ever seen that one? Academy Award winner.
No,
Shout out
the
the Chair
Bruce
Company,
Springsteen
that's
movie
fire.
does look good. It's
You've
got
never
the
seen
guy
Sing
from
Twice
Succession.
on Tuesday? She was the star of that.
She
Or
was
the Colgate
in,
Comedy
She
Hour?
was in A Complete Unknown.
Okay, who was she that?
The blondie. The blonde girl. The blonde girlfriend.
You ever seen Wear Socks
The
on
blonde
Saturdays?
girlfriend,
His wife?
not the other one.
You could bleed a
The Runyon.
like a
Not
rolling.
84.
The blonde love interest.
okay.
I miss Gal Gadot, he says. Was she like not a good actor, but really good? She's super gorgeous.
Terrible actor. Kal-El,
That's City Sweetie,
no.
too.
But she did.
That was awful,
So
dude.
cringe.
She
I
did
don't
save
understand
the
how,
world,
like,
though.
you're a director, you allow that shit.
Yeah. Kal-El, no.
Like, she definitely
sucks, but she
definitely
super
was
hot.
wine scene.
But remember,
Never mind, not going to go there. We're back on YouTube.
Yeah.
Not going to say it.
Yeah.
That'll do it for us today. Appreciate you guys.
Baby, you're a boy. Nick's having a stroke.
Smash that like button. We're back for Easy, for Nick, for Chris. Everything we said is in a joking manner, and nothing was serious or for
Everything
sexual
was an
gratification.
artistic manner.
Every single thing stated on this show is in an artistic manner and meant to be humorous, not for sexual gratification or nudity.
We gotta get one of those McAfee things
We
now.
should just put it on the top. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that'll do it for us.
We really do.
Appreciate you guys tapping in. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.